Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can.
Like,
I can.
I guess I probably should have assumed that since you asked me a question first. But
Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me? Yes?
yeah, I think so.
All right, so let's go on the cam and introduce everybody. All right, welcome to Freezie Fridays,
Freezie
number
Fridays.
10.
Big number 10. We finally hit double digits.
We're here at the Space, the Black Ice eSports venue in beautiful Minneapolis that has been pretty snowy today, actually. It was like a legitimate hazard getting in.
Absolutely.
Earlier this afternoon.
Truly a frosty and freezy Friday we have here
yeah.
tonight. And we've got a good number of entrants, too. I mean, 18 players here competing to take the spot of number 1 at Freezie Fridays, number 10. We don't have any of the people who have won our more recent events, so definitely something to look at. But we do have 18 competitors who are all here with their shot to win a Black Ice event. We have
it really could aid, based on the players we have, this could be a really interesting competition because, like you're saying, we don't have those really heavy hitters.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the people who are here tonight and who have come to Black Ice pretty consistently are well balanced in how they approach the game. You know, they've taken a lot to training, looking at their own VODs, kind of looking around, getting more information. So I'm excited to see where things go with today's bracket. We're going to start with Captain Falcon and Bayonetta, which...
Mazl0w and bokobo.
Yep. So Bayonetta is a interesting character in Smash Ultimate. So obviously in Smash 4 she was an extremely broken character. That's it. Oh, okay. Just going off the start top and getting some pretty early percent to the right side of the
Went for the parry, but very high upwards momentum there. And
you're going to see a lot of these kinds of combos with Bayonetta. So she focuses a lot on her specials for her combos, in the air especially, but she pays a pretty steep price because of being really broken in the last game, which is for every aerial special she uses, she has additional landing lag. After she does the combo. There are certain things... Oh, hits him with the falling knee to take that first stock. About 120% on that. Using the armor to get through that normal. I'm gonna grab her in neutral. I mean, so far, Mazl0w is just kind of controlling this game with these consistent aerials. Taking a few stray hits off of some aerial pieces, but trading. That move is so bad. Yeah, getting the witch time, but just ends up trading with the Falcon kick when he tries to go for a punish. That's very sad. You kind of have to go for setups on Bayo. Okay, goes for a Falcon dive. I mean, yeah, that'll kill at a high percent. I mean, so far, Mazl0w looking very consistent in this game. Oh. Trying to stuff his recovery, but nothing. I think he was maybe going to trade that tipper bear. That'll push him out. And that's stock here for bokobo in this first game. Oh. Trying to get the back hit of the up air to connect into the rest of the combo. I'm seeing a couple of Bayo Twitter combos myself, so I'm a little bit familiar with how the character wants to look. And yeah, you really gotta, you have to delay the fares when you're going for her aerial special combos to just make sure that all of the hits.
Oh, what a spike!
Yeah, catches that. I mean, not even a laser recovery. I think he might actually just caught the shoestring. And gets that kill.
I assume that was Mazl0w?
Yeah, that was Mazl0w.
That was Mazl0w? Okay.
Yep. Because the other person has Boko.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't catch their tag or whatever.
But pretty quick first game. I mean, it kind of makes sense that these two characters both are pretty explosive, close-range characters that have definitely a lot of potential just to end stocks fast.
Sure, yeah. I mean, Captain Falcon is such a classic Smash Bros. Character. Like, the way he's set up and the way you space, like, the knees and the meteors is really what those players are searching for, those moments. Like, how can I capitalize on those very precise hits?
Yeah, and I mean, getting lots of, getting lots of percent with Nair, even managing to take a stock with it, and just kind of exploiting the fact that Bayonetta is a character that it is hard to kill on the character because she is not all characters in Smash Ultimate will trade equal. And some character Smash picks will trade with Falcon Kick.
She's got some really interesting tools, and the character in general is just kind of a delight to see in Smash Brothers. This is a wicked combo.
Yeah, that was really great.
Holy crap!
And there is no punish on the landing lag either, so that was really, really solid. And
yeah, getting in there with that upper left platform really was beneficial for Bokobo.
Yeah, I mean, I think the stage is a really great decision. Bayo can kind of
It's a really good stage pick.
I mean, it's not like Bayo can kind of use any of the platform setups to her favor. It's just like where it gets to no platforms where it can maybe get a little bit rough. Oh, that was so close to killing.
Mazl0w definitely holding their own here.
And that was an early jump as well from Bokobo. So very scary.
Ooh.
Falcon dive, just reading the neutral getup, and that'll be just a quick stop. I mean, Bokobo managed to take like a really huge lead early, but as soon as they switched the platform alignment, it was just a much rougher situation.
Went for a jab combo.
Trying to get jab. Oh, no jump. This is actually very hard.
Ooh.
You have to contest Falcon on this platform to be able to get back there. But, oh.
A little bit of bullet time.
Yep, managed to get the kill there. Not going to trade with the F tilt. So going into this stock, I mean, we've been seeing just lots of specials kind of like these burst options. So if Mazl0w ever overextends, he's just going to end up getting upbeat out of shield, like taking a side B to the face. It's really where he's playing more defensive, kind of understanding where Bayo is weakest, where he managed to get advantages.
Yeah.
And it's like right there. You see how long she had to stay on the ground because she used 3 specials in the air? I mean, that lag just adds up and up. Going for the nair there. I mean, pretty much anything. I mean, any of Falcon's aerials at the very least will kill. That will kill as well.
He's really doing an excellent job with that upbeat.
Oh, yeah. It's a really solid upbeat out of shield. I mean, command grab. It's relative. Oh. You wanted to go for spike, but you have to go for short hop dare there instead of up tilt. That only works on bigger characters, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't know. This guy would probably know more than me. He's been playing Falcon very clean in the set.
This is the first Bayonetta I've seen here in the Black Ice space. That's kind of interesting.
For that.
Yeah, it's not a character that I think shows up very often. Obviously, like you were saying in Smash 4, she was really, really good.
Yeah.
At least in points.
Yeah, it needs to be spacing the jumps about these more as well, unfortunately.
Mazl0w takes our first on-stream match there.
Yeah, really nice nice game.
Good way to start the event, I think. Really excited to finally kind of be back in this space because we were sort of on holiday break. And then I wasn't here last Friday, too, because I was still out traveling. But now that we're back, it feels good, man. It's a good feeling.
Gaylord, only Smash 4 players remember Bayonetta. No offense, of course, but
yeah,
yes. But yes. That was a rough one. Definitely like pretty hard. I feel like one of the most interesting things about this game is how people how people make more advancements in their character by understanding what all of their normals do. I think for a lot of players, that is different. In the instance of I think with Bayonetta, you can kind of use every one of her aerials. Nair. I mean, I saw nairs, I saw up airs, but I didn't really see that many dares.
Oh no! Report with tack. He's in the middle of the game. Oh. We don't have access to the bracket.
Yeah, because he needs to do the thing that we did last time every time.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, keep that in your memory.
Yep.
And just
we'll need to get him to give me admin privileges so he can just report over here.
Yeah, on the situations where he's playing in bracket.
Yep.
Either way, great time to be back, man.
Yeah, honestly, very nice. I'm excited to see who we're going to get next. I don't know who's running the bracket as well while Levi is playing.
It's just Levi.
Oh, so, okay. I might have to go run bracket then.
If anything, go check in, and I will make sure things are running here. We're getting some weird screen flicker. I don't know what that's about, but it's starting to be a concerning issue. We're going to go back to this screen for a while as we settle into our running of the bracket and getting players on the stream set up. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I personally, for one, am not a big fan of snow, so I'm not a fan of what's going on in Minneapolis right at the moment. Thankfully, we have a really incredible like snow service in the city, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. But I hope everybody's having a great night. We're really excited for some of the upcoming events. We've got a Call of Duty tryout kind of thing going on tomorrow, which will likely include a bracket tournament. Really interested to see how that kind of goes down, and we'll see what the future holds as far as February events. Really excited to see that calendar in particular. But regardless, we're here, we're making things happen, and we're having a great time doing it. Lots of folks out here are preparing for the trip out to Frosty Faustings, which should be a pretty interesting showing. I know a lot of Minnesota players are planning on going out there, and we'll see if they can bring home any Minnesota victories. That'd be great. Currently, Bondude / Ben Philbin is checking in with our TO Tactic, and so we'll see where things lie. Tactic is currently in a match with Weasel. So the winner of that match will go into the next round against either Llomomo or Dave and Storm. Oh, you have privileges now? Oh, okay, cool. So we can actually do some of the reporting here then. Do you want to make a shout announcement about that? Okay. Well, you do that. Mute your mic for now. Oh, you're already in. Do a refresh. Oh, there you go. All right, cool. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Okay. Hype. 1, 2. 2, 1. Uh-oh. Okay. Is that it? Well, Mazl0w 1202, right? We just watched that. Yeah. Sure. We need people on stream. Yeah, you can. So we're waiting on a score for Winrow, Tactac, and Llomomo. Those sets. Oh, okay. Mark it. Whoa. I've actually not used Smash GG from this angle before, so this is an interesting night. I mean, we can stick Llomomo and Storm on stream. You want to do that? Just stick somebody on there. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to get some Smash action on the stream here for you in just a moment. We now have the ability to put in bracket scores here at the desk, and so that's what we were just doing is recalculating everybody and making sure the thing goes in. So we'll get right back into it here shortly, and then we'll see how things kind of shake up. So in the meantime, if you are hanging out with us, be sure to jump over to... Huh? Oh, is he down? So what was his score? Or I guess he could put it in. Did he? Okay. Fair. You are...
That's just the worst feeling in the world, man. But
So who we gonna have?
I'm not sure. I mean, now that Tech is done with his set, we should be getting some matches called here pretty soon.
I mean, granted, he will move on to the losers bracket.
That is true.
So we very well could see Tech in the future on stream. It's certainly a possibility.
Potentially. I'd like to, well, I mean, I'd like to see matches.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yep. I'll probably... Ben, you should have entered. You wouldn't have to worry about running into me in bracket. I don't worry about running into you in bracket, Kenny. I have like a baseline like feeling of existential dread that pervades every decision that I make in my entire life. You make that feeling 10 times worse because I know that I'm getting toyed with. It is horrible.
Thanks, Kenny.
So it's not that I worry about fighting you. It's that when I fight you, I just feel so unbelievably horrible that I can't contain it.
All right, we're gonna get Llomomo.
No offense.
Llomomo's match on here in just a second.
But that's only because you're better at camping than I am. Yeah, that's just it. You know, take your dub. Take your dub. No, I'm just a salty guy. I don't play Smash enough for it to matter to me. Though maybe I will. You'll never know.
You never can tell.
I was gonna say I could just be sitting in my apartment playing Smash 24/7 and no one would have any idea. Where I just only play against level 5 bots.
I mean, I practice with level 9 bots personally.
You shouldn't practice level 9 bots.
Really?
Well, like...
Do they cheat?
They have really good reactions. They'll parry stuff that shouldn't get parried.
Needle spamming Sheik.
Don't bring back needle spam Sheik. That was a funny bracket, though. Funny bracket.
All right, so we are going into still winners round 2. So the winner of that, one of our off-cam matches.
Yep, Storm.
Gabe and CSP Storm.
Yeah,
Storm 1-2-0. I don't know what this blinking thing is.
What blinking?
Do you not see it? That.
Oh.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
If something breaks, we're sorry.
I'm just...
One of those situations that it's out of our hands.
I'm just afraid. I mean...
I don't think it shows up on stream, but it shows up on this middle monitor. I have no idea.
Japan just thinks anything that's the most uninteractive in this current game is its best, and so it's like, so it's Steve, Sheik, Duck Hunt, Zero Suit Samus.
No, we're going Aegis.
I did know that we were going to get a Pythra here. I think I prefer Pythra over Aegis. Between Aegis and Pythra, I think I prefer Pythra because I think it is way funnier.
It is pretty funny. All right, here we go. Round 2.
Yeah, and
Llomomo versus Storm. Storm really kind of getting the first opening here.
Yeah, so we should really get used to wow, that blinking is actually... I just noticed it out of the corner of my eye.
If anybody catches the blinking on stream, let me know. Maybe I'll just restart the stream and see if that fixes it.
I didn't see it on the stream at the very least. But Yeah, so as you can see, like at the very start, it felt like it was all Storm, but because of how much percentage both characters' moves do, it was just absolutely not even close. Now Llomomo is just at a pretty substantial advantage. 40% lead. I mean, with heavy characters, you really like any sort of percent advantage is just so massive for you. I feel like he could have gone for more cargo there.
Charging up the giant punch. Woo!
Catches him jumping in with the back air.
Gets him with a little twinkle toes.
Yeah, I mean, really nice, good start to this game if you're the heavy player, because, I mean, oh my, Llomomo is probably probably feeling very happy forcing Aegis to constantly catching tech reads like that. God damn.
Holy crap, Llomomo.
Yeah, that was
That was beautiful.
That was gorgeous. Catching the roll through, I think as long as DK was just occupying the same space as Pythra there, and he was pretty much dead. He just has such a huge hurt box.
What is that throw tech there?
So
is that a down throw?
So he goes for the instant down throw to get the tech situation, because if they miss the tech, he could do the dash attack and he can follow that up with a RAR back air.
Went for a really just like
really clean game.
Whoa.
This guy is. Yeah, I mean, Llomomo, I don't know if he's second or
because most players would
seed.
go for the headbutt when you do an up throw. But Llomomo, like, hesitated on that second platform and went for the down punch. It's interesting to me. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like, usually they throw him up and then do the...
Oh, yeah.
The headbutt. But he switched it up just a little bit to catch him off guard.
It was nice, to be honest. I mean, I feel like
clean.
Llomomo played that entire game just super clean.
That was an impressive set for Llomomo.
And I like this because he normally plays DDD.
I like his Donkey Kong a lot, honestly.
I don't like DDD that much. Yep, this is real nice.
It leads to real hype moments. DDD's got some good stuff in his kit, though. So
DDD is very cool with how it's like you know that he plays DDD because he has to play in a very specific way. But
the Pythra I'm not as familiar with. Most of the DLC characters I'm like kind of shaky on familiarity-wise.
I know enough about the DLC characters to be able to talk about them. I don't like them very much. I don't find their designs particularly inspired personally, but that's just me. I'm not gonna like say they're bad. I just don't personally like them.
I don't think any particular character is inherently bad because there's so many different play styles in this game.
So my guess is he probably thought he had a jump there, trying to recover, but no dice. So ends up just dying. Unfortunate. And now that he's Mythra, this is a much harder situation for Donkey Kong because in reality, I mean, this is the reason why this character is broken. Like,
there's so much good coverage with those projectiles.
Not even projectiles. I mean,
look at that.
The projectiles are pretty good, but they don't kill. Even at 170. The biggest thing that she has actually is the fact that her down air covers like a third of half the stage. It's like a sixth of the stage. Oh, that almost
really
killed. Wow.
Yeah, that was super close.
Yeah. Any worse DI, he might have actually died there.
Llomomo's just really tearing into
Back
it.
kills.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ends up missing. I think he went too low, or maybe just got hit by the overhang on Pokemon Stadium, but
maybe.
Ends up dropping that stock as well. But yeah, Llomomo dying at like 180 to that projectile, but he's a large character.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, so far, you know, Storm has been like on top of Donkey Kong, and he's like 15% up. Okay, 30% now, but that's because he got the smash attack.
Right. Oh, wow. These missed recoveries really was the downfall of Storm in this set.
Well, that one was a drop zone fair with a lot of landing lag, or a lot of end lag rather. So no dice.
Bummer situation.
Sounds good. Mazl0w and Hype too hard. So this should be a very. I'm excited. This should be a very explosive matchup because we're gonna be getting Falcon Falco probably. I don't know if Mazl0w plays any different characters, but I know that Hype Too Hard primarily plays Falco.
I am going to reset this stream feed here in a second. So we're going to... where is the...
Well, it's not on stream, right? It's just on ours.
No, I saw it blink on stream. There's a way to just reset it. I'm just going to switch it real quick. Bear with me. Something could break. Okay. I think we're back. I think. We just switched over to OBS from Streamlabs OBS, so we're still working out the kinks on it. But generally, I think the overall presentation is a little bit more solid than before.
Yeah, and I mean, our space is looking even better than it was before. Our desk is super clean.
Yeah, I mean,
nice.
we actually, like, have a lot of room to kind of do whatever, right?
We have a label maker. I've put some labels on my phone.
Yeah, yeah. You want to show everybody your labels? He's really proud of them. You know, in case you forget.
It's my mobile gaming device, yeah.
We'll see how the cookies crumble.
Yeah, I'm also here hoping that Hype2Hard makes top 3. I think Hype2Hard is definitely very good. I don't know what they're seeded in this bracket or what he's seeded, but
they're a really solid player. I'll agree with that.
He's fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see him take home a dub tonight. We've got, for our top 2 seeds, it's a Heavies player and Game & Watch, which I'm not, like, mad about. I actually quite like Game & Watch, unlike Steve. I like Steve as, like, a joke in the sense of,
yeah.
Wow, this character is super cool. He's just the most broken, disgusting character in the game, very low-key. Whereas Game & Watch is just... No, you know, Game & Watch is a really hard character to play against if you don't understand what he does.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very easy to not understand what he does because it is kind of hard to understand what he does at the outset. Like how you're supposed to play.
It's a pretty technical character in the way that you, like,
not
react
as much.
to it.
Yeah. I feel like it's... Because you're playing a character that is an aerial zoner.
All right, here we go. Hype2Hard on the Falco.
I was going to say, I lost my train of thought. I'm already excited, to be honest.
Yeah, here we go. Classic Smash Bros. Style matchup.
Nice, yeah.
2 very quick characters.
Yeah, trading very evenly so far. Just neither player really able to get more than just a few stray hits.
Mazl0w had a bit of an advantage there. Back into neutral.
Yeah, I know Falcon is like a very specific combo weight. Oh,
ooh.
That was such a down tilt. I feel like Hype2Hard should have been dead there.
That would have been a great situation for Mazl0w.
Yeah, I mean, usually you want to be able to just kind of punish spacey recoveries since they are very exploitable in their off stage.
And the short hops into down air with the Falcon. Disgusting. Into the air. Ooh. Nice air dodge.
I really like these cross-up bears because it's trying to go for a confirm. Trying to go for another confirm, but yeah, knowing he can't get the back air hitbox there.
Neither player can really just knock each other off the stage. There's so much damage on the board.
Oh,
that could have been punishable.
That's a little bit of a joke. Oh, and trying to catch... This guy's going for style, too. I have a lot of respect for Mazl0w. Going for a lot of stuff in the paint.
Okay, there we go.
Another up B out of shield getting caught by that down tilt. I mean, he was close enough for him to get the startup of it. It was definitely a read with how fast he did it. So, honestly, major respect. Yeah, Falcon doesn't need a... That down tilt is really good. Like, it's real nice. I feel like Falcon doesn't really need to go off stage too much unless Falco is off stage. Like, I think really the most you want to go for is just ledge trumping him, actually. I think ledge trump back air is an extremely consistent way to get kills in this matchup. But it's also just like, you have the ability to punish spacey recovery, so you probably should. I really like that raw bear.
Definitely some interesting things happening here at the Black Ice space. Our players are really talented.
Oh yeah,
it's super fun to watch.
I mean, everyone just like really wants to get better, and it almost kills.
Ooh. He
should just be able to catch it. I think he was afraid of getting hugged, but it's he almost. I feel like you always want to also rock proc Falcon, which is a little bit of an older thing, but
I've not heard that term before. Ooh.
yeah, exactly. 100% agreed. They both have like really good combo weights for each other. But so far, Hype Too Hard is actually dropping more than a few of his combos so far, specifically because of Falcon's weight. So I think that's interesting. But
Nice catch.
Yeah, steal that stock actually, and we're basically at even percent on this last stock.
There's a side B punching action there.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting, Frankie. It feels like the fact that both characters are like relatively fast volley is actually making it harder for both of them to combo in this matchup because it doesn't feel like they're super used to it. But I feel like now in this point in the game, like they're definitely getting a little bit more. You can definitely see Hype Too Hard getting it a little bit more. I feel like.
Just a lot of just back and forth. I mean, this is kind of Smash in its element, right? Like just a lot of repositioning around the stage, quick attacks.
And I mean, really positioning around your opponent's options. I mean, there's so many instances where they're actually going to specifically cover options that their opponent is going for, more than anything else. Like when Hype Too Hard got his first kill in this game with a down tilt, it was because he had seen how much Mazl0w was spamming up the shield because it's really good if you're close. Going for the ledge jump there, it's so close, but getting the setup for it anyway, and that's good.
The back fist.
Yeah, that ledge trump there is so good in this matchup.
I feel like that's a big win for Mazl0w.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't know the seeding for this tournament, but I know Hype Too Hard is an extremely solid player. I've known him.
Somebody in the chat mentioned that Hype Too Hard was ranked 5th, which I guess we might be able to look at as far as.
Oh yeah, if we have seeding.
Is it in the standings? Is that where things are?
No.
That doesn't help.
I mean, it's kind of just off of this, and you can kind of just assume.
Or attending?
Nope.
Nope, okay. Alright, well, we tried. I tried to look. Fair enough.
Mazl0w is 4th seed? Okay.
Oh, I'm around. Alright, here we go. Going into game 2. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing pretty similar situations, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I think both players are going to be trading pretty evenly. I think they really need to be trading carefully around the other characters' combo weights because we've seen like a lot of drop combos, it feels like, because they're overestimating the amount of time they actually have to do combos because their opponents can kind of react fast enough. They fall fast. Oh, what a great catch.
Nice.
I mean, catching an aggressive option off of ledge and now sticking it back on this ledge. This is a great position to stock to be in, but I mean, Falcon just breaking himself out of that corner.
Yeah, really excellent play there by Hype Too Hard. Whoa, whoa.
Just a raw knee. That was, I mean, that was just raw.
I felt that one in my gut. Jeez. This is why I love watching these guys. There's so many of these like really just visceral hits. The animation department really killed it.
Oh my god, trying to go for the cheese on Falcon because he has such a massive hurt box. You can stick him in like a very between the body part, between your body and the hitbox portion of your jab to get like a really long jab. That's so gross. Oh, it gets the kill. I mean, that's an aerial smash attack, kind of.
Nice.
I mean, it's rough. To be Mazl0w in this situation. You're kind of forced. You're always going to be forced to run in as Captain Falcon, but now you're doing it at a disadvantage.
Especially with that stock lead, too. I mean, this is a great situation for Hype Too Hard to be in.
Very much so. And now, I mean, it feels like he's really hitting his stride at these combos as well. These are looking, he's looking much more consistent. Like, he's not dropping them at all.
Maybe just needed a bit of a warm-up coming into game 2. Oh!
I really think so. I mean,
that'll do it. Hype Too Hard takes game 2. We're tied up.
Had enough already?
Where's the decisive?
Yeah, this will be a really cool game 3, I think. I mean, I feel like Mazl0w has like pieces of how he wants to be able to play this matchup, but it's not enough. Like because you have to also control your character and you have to also do moves like that. Like,
Sure.
you know what you should do to beat Falco. It's about the execution.
It's a matter of execution. Yeah.
Because it feels like he's going for a lot of stuff that he knows he needs to, like punishing Falcon when he's trying to recover the ledge, like punishing Falcon or Falco on ledge. But it comes down to how much he's really going to be getting punished for how much he overextends.
Right. Back after. Both players just really kind of going in on each other. Hype too hard. Got a pretty excellent upward momentum combo there.
Yeah, that's kind of the other thing is, I was saying it earlier, and we were kind of talking about in the first game that, you know, it really seemed like it was kind of going to be battles of stray hits, or it had felt like it was going like that. This shouldn't be how this matchup goes. It should be like long combos that decide like 60 to 70% at the beginning of every stock, and then the character just snowballs from there.
Sure, yeah.
Like this game. It feels like Hype Too Hard kind of hit his stride in the last game, like near the end of it.
Yeah,
and
like
now
a
it's
switch clicked into place or something.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like he just is understanding how to get the combo weight correctly now. Yeah, he can't play defensively, so he's, understandable. Put the cat.
Everybody's doing their best to really just kind of improve at the game here at the space, hoping to clutch some victories in one of the monthlies or potentially Frosty Thousand. I know our monthly has been moved to next week. Yeah?
Yep. Freeze frame is going to be on the 21st.
Oh, good timing.
Great catch. Really, I mean, I love to see those catches. I hate spaceys, personally. So every time a spacey just gets randomly kicked in the face while they're trying to ghost back the ledge, it's catharsis.
Okay, Hype Too Hard had a little something though.
Yeah, so full stock lead here for Hype Too Hard, but I mean, a very explosive character in this Falcon. If he can manage to get in and just kind of get away with something, it'll at least be. Oh,
okay.
Wow, that was looking good.
Nice.
And tries to finish.
Pull it back around, even it up there, Maz. All right. Throw him to the left a little bit. Throws. Couldn't get through that aerial jab.
Yeah, and I mean, this is where it kind of just gets. Oh. very. This is just where it gets hardest because you're forced to look for stray hits to get killed instead of relying on.
Okay. That was almost
tears.
really cool. Grabs.
Expecting him to land on ledge was my guess. Oh.
Okay. So many, like, real close hits.
Okay.
Okay. Maz could actually turn this around. The potential is there.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
But Hype Too Hard is not gonna let him take that on face value. Okay. He's fine.
Still in it. Okay. Let's go. I mean, he's got the power up now because he's like,
yeah, he's got the rage.
I received a chance to live. This is my shot.
This is your chance, Ultra
My
Ego.
shot. One opportunity to seize everything I ever wanted. My heart's got a beating to me.
I really want Mazl0w to pull this through. I mean, it's. Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
Oh!
Unfortunate.
Hype Too Hard catches him with the upside. Woo!
I mean, GG's.
Yeah, I mean, it was. It was one of those games that I started to feel myself kind of slip out of while we were in game 2. But by the time it came around to game 3, I was in it again.
To be honest, I'm sad. I wanted that.
I wanted Mazl0w to pull
I wanted
that through.
Mazl0w to win
That
that
would've
so
been
bad.
sick.
But after that start to that last game, I mean, it was very difficult to come back from. I mean, that was an 80% string at least.
Man, these
Almost,
load
probably
screens are
almost
getting
90%.
longer or something. Am I crazy? What's going on here? Or did somebody yank a switch upwards? Is that what happened? There it is.
Oh, thank God.
I was say, where's my feed? Every time it goes away, I die a little inside.
Oh.
We spent most of today trying to get all this stuff like set up together to where we could just set it and forget it. Really great match, though. I mean, ultimately.
Yeah, I mean, it was close, and that's really what it kind of came down to.
Yeah.
The reason my heart was beating near the end is because Mazl0w had a shot. You know,
it's one of those situations where you're like, when the commentary just stops,
just
and we're
wanna
just like
watch.
watching. That's when you know it's really interesting.
It's just like all you want to do is watch because it's just like this. He's performing a ballad with his gameplay. It's so unreal.
ballad?
A ballad. It's just yeah. He'll make the losers run? I hope so.
Swan Lake is my favorite ballot. All right, who do we have here on stream now?
We have Cream. So this is it's going to be IHaveYourIP and Yonuh. Should be an exciting one. We're going to have Game & Watch.
I think Yonuh is the person that we were watching play all the fighting game characters. Like the traditional fighting game characters.
Oh. Were they?
I'm pretty certain.
Who do I think Yonuh plays? So I would bet DLC.
What is Kareem using for his username now? it's always
Guapaganda.
It's never the same thing.
Mr. Guapaganda.
All right,
I like that.
that's fun. Kareem is one of my favorite people in this space. He's
Kareem-
like a super cool dude.
Cream is one of the people who I've known longer, at least in our community. 'Cause,
Yeah?
Yeah, we know each other from UMN Smash.
The
Yeah.
ye old days.
That's right, when I was in my glorious TO days. No longer. All right.
Game & Watch.
Nope,
But
was
he's the Lucas
Lucas
player. Okay, yeah, all right.
Sick.
When we were watching, this could be really interesting, actually. Let's get into it.
I'm interested on how this matchup actually goes because I have some ideas on how it should probably go, but I'm interested to see how both players play it, and this is kind of what I am expecting.
Yeah.
Because
Get
Game &
in
Watch.
there and keep the ticks going and not let Lucas really have an option.
Well, so Lucas has energy-based projectiles. He is an aerial-based character, so a lot of his best moves are
Interesting choice.
Are in the air. So it feels like, oh my god, wait, was that a roll canceled grab?
What are you doing?
That was really sick either way.
Yonuh has a family,
But
presumably.
we're still getting the flicker.
I don't know what that flicker's about. There must be a
Took
spray
1%.
something.
He's fuming now, maybe.
Oh. Ooh, that was really one-sided.
Boost F tilt to finish that stock up, and I mean, so far,
Oh, boy.
it's kind of going how I low-key expected it would go.
Sure.
Minnesota has a very notable former Lucas player who
Oh,
I
really?
believe played the matchup very well. I don't know how often he won the matchup, but now he plays DLC. So take from that what you will.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, it's
Okay.
a very difficult position to be in for Lucas. Kind of off the gate, just being Game & Watch, one of the worst positions you could be in is being forced to approach Game & Watch.
Right. Definitely seems like now that we're in a situation where Lucas can kind of stay on one side of the screen and kind of just control space, it's looking a little better. That first stock was definitely rough. Nice delayed recovery there. That
Yeah.
actually worked out to their favor really well.
I mean, it's really kind of all clean, which is why this game has been going so poorly, I would say.
Ding dong with the diver's helmet.
Yeah, oh my god, I mean, invulnerable as well. But
Okay.
just like you really have to play up in Game & Watch's face, but outside of the range of his up the out of shield. And you can't really. Oh wow!
I
Nice catch.
didn't realize that would kill at that range. That's cool.
Game Watch is a really light character as well, though. He is susceptible to kind of just getting hit with stuff like that. And Kareem is, I would say, one of the best Game Watch players who I've played against at using Bucket.
Yeah.
Because he loves using Bucket as a movement ability as well.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I'm almost kind of surprised he died to it, but at the same time, kind of what can you do?
Definitely starting to look a little better for Yonuh. We could see a comeback. It'd be tough.
Yeah, I think it's really difficult because you're getting to the point where even Kareem is approaching, which means he kind of has an idea of what he's going to be doing.
Dodging those projectiles, though, with the delayed throw. I mean, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is real clean.
Yeah. Kareem taking game one. IHaveYourIP. Point on the board.
Yeah, I think...
Let's go.
I mean, the first trade that they did was bad in terms of just really bad for Yonuh. And then every trade on the first stock was also bad. When he started getting on the second stock, it started getting a lot better. And that was mostly because he was pressuring Shield with Zaire, like pressuring Game Watch right outside of Game Watch's like effective range out of Shield.
Sticking with the Lucas.
And I want to see him do that more, like just
Agreed.
trying to like play around Game Watch's shield. Like, force him to do something, force him to do an action select, and then respond to it. Okay, nice. Getting started off with a little bit of percent. But yeah, you have to, you're always going to be forced to position around up the other shield because it just, like, two trades.
It puts Game & Watch in such a great position to then follow up with some of his other stuff.
Oh, that was a really nice up B, but it's not going to cut it.
Oh, no.
He didn't want to take the chair. But, I mean, Kareem is very solid on ledge. Like, Game & Watch kind of makes it easy because you generally just have, like, 3 or 4 things that you're supposed to do. But Kareem selects his options very well.
He's a smart player.
Yeah. Being able to kind of just know when his opponent wants to go for a ledge jump and know when he's able to just cover ground options.
I really like some of the moves that Lucas has, though. That kick is real good.
Yeah, I like his fair, and I really like
his
how his
neutral
Zero
air,
works.
that other hexagon pattern, is really interesting.
I just really like his Zair because I feel like his Zair is very interesting in how it can actually apply. It is like a much more easily comboable Zair.
Yeah.
Like you can see him do Zair fair. Like I bet you could do Zair Nair as well, but
okay,
yeah, that's a downward angled F tilt to get him that far.
Oh, couldn't follow up. Very close to doing it, but that key
kind of needs to just be. I feel like he needs to be playing more to his burst range. And like how fast he can kill Game & Watch because Game & Watch is a very light character. Like he'll die to that from the other side of the stage.
Sure, yeah.
Very convenient, I have to say. But he's also short, and like you really have to. You have to play Game & Watch's game. Like you have to play in a really specific way to play against him, or else it's just he is the most unfun character to play.
I would definitely see myself getting frustrated against the Game & Watch. I should never play Kareem.
Oh, well, I mean, it's also like Steve, I guess.
Yeah. I might want to jump into some friendlies after this thing.
I'm definitely interested in playing friendlies at some point, but depending on how late the event goes,
yeah,
I also
of course.
am interested in sleeping tonight.
I haven't slept in like a week. I don't know what's on here.
You haven't missed Kareem's games yet, Kenny. They're still going on.
Yeah, it is actively happening.
Well, is that 150?
Whoop. Up there?
Yeah. If you're Yonuh, you're probably thinking of a way into this game.
Yeah.
I can't think of one. You're not in an enviable position, truly. I mean, he's got to get like a big smash tag. That's it. Yep.
See you later. IHaveYourIP takes a 2-0 win there.
Game & Watch. Very Game & Watch victory. Nothing like wrong with that per se, but it's interesting to see how you have to play against Mr. Game & Watch.
And then IHaveYourIP will go up against Meatflap.
Okay.
What is it?
Made a Discord chat for us,
Oh, okay. Cool.
so we can just get messaged.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay. So we're going to get Llomomo and Hype Too Hard on stream next. And this is going to be a match that is best of 5. So we are in winners semis. Heading into our winners finals pretty soon. Pretty sure Lucas can just down B the fair. That would make sense.
Some interesting theory craft there, that's for sure.
I'm pretty sure that is 100% how that works because it is technically an energy-based projectile because it does a fire-based explosion, so it would probably just absorb.
Mm-hmm.
So
hey, while this is setting up, do you want anything to drink out of the fridge?
No, I don't think there's any water in there.
No,
So-
it's all like energy drink stuff. I'm gonna go grab one because I've been up all day and I need just a little bit of caffeine. So I'll be right back. I think that's right as far as orientation goes. I might be on the other side. That's on the other side.
We're
There we
gonna
go.
we're gonna be getting some Falco at the very least. I think we're gonna get we're gonna get Donkey Kong. All right, excellent. I am very excited. I feel like it's interesting, but mostly because it kind of just feels like whatever he's most comfortable on would be best in this match. Because I feel like Falco into heavy characters kind of is going to go the same way every time. Though I guess DDD projectiles can kind of get really heavily punished by Falco. So. Oh, holy shrimp! What a combo! Just a very cool looking combo as well. So you just read your opponent's options during it. A little bit of an over the middle option. Takes more percent, but. We're getting to the point where a lot of different stuff is going to be able to kill for Falco, but yep, gets it with the aerial smash attack. That's that back air.
First stock goes to Hype Too Hard.
Yeah, that's that's super good. Just these two characters are. You gotta get used to the term explosive because
they're so much fun to watch because they're big, like you're saying.
Into the footstool, absolutely cracked.
That sucks for Llomomo.
Yeah, I mean that's the worst possible thing that could have happened to him there, probably.
Okay, yeah. Hits him with the up B though.
I mean, he goes for the check and then gets hit with the no U. That's just dirty.
A little bit of yumpus.
But yeah, these low percentage combos are going to be where Hype Too Hard gets a lot of his momentum.
Okay. Really long recovery on that fall.
That was a really daring up B immediately, but he kind of just trusted that Hype Too Hard was going to try to punish him out of the air. Just going for the down throw there to try to do a check chase. Blech.
I feel like Llomomo is like 1 or 2 events from really blowing people away. Like, I really like watching this guy.
I feel like potentially. I feel like it's that heavily more, but it's personal. Oh, it's so close.
Woo!
Okay, gets another stock though. This is a high rage heavy character.
Yeah, it could go in favor of the monk.
Oh, that crouch was very unlucky.
Position it up. Oh,
strong kill. I think he was going for an insta.
All about what happens here. Here we go.
He's going to be going for back air for sure.
Oh, okay. Big percent.
Oh,
but catches him with the
spot dodge up smash.
Hype Too Hard takes game 1. Good stuff. This should be first to 3.
It's a 5 or best of 5. Yes.
Yep.
This this kind of went how I expected it would go a little bit. I feel like when you're playing against heavy characters as like combo-oriented characters, and this is just like kind of a generalized idea, it's just however much room you give them to play, they will play to it. I feel like it was definitely close in that game in the sense that it could have kind of gone either way when it came near the end, but opting for the DDD.
Okay.
And that kind of makes sense.
Llomomo definitely seems to enjoy starting with the DK and then going back to the more like zony play that he does with DDD's Gordo.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there are kind of a lot of things that DDD probably has in this matchup. I feel like his ledge play is probably a lot better than Donkey Kong's because he does have a lot like more brutal punishes for a lot of he's going to be going for like face reflectors a lot for the Gordos, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because the face reflector did like 13% because it reflected the Gordo or something.
Yeah, so the option that I was considering, Hype Too Hard already has an answer for it, provided he can keep hitting those, which he can.
Yep. So I don't think the Gordos are that much of a reason. I think the Gordos will be impactful for when Hype Too Hard is stuck on ledge.
Sure.
Or for when Hype Too Hard is recovering, rather.
But Llomomo does like to use it in neutral play, and so apparently that's just not going to work for this particular round.
Yeah, it's not nearly as good. I feel like he's
trying to adjust the speed of the Gordo a little bit. That's going to catch, though.
Yep. I mean, he's taken lots of free percent because he's just playing a heavy character.
Yeah.
And to be able to kind of like exploit what Falco's weaknesses are, he really needs to be able to convert off of whenever Falco's off stage. So either punishing his recovery, like punishing the channeling of his recovery, or punishing the 2-frame. I don't understand.
Does that hitbox remain when it's stuck in there after reflect?
So I'm actually pretty sure that because he reflected it, it counted it as him doing it. All that. I can't believe that didn't kill.
His projectile.
Yep.
Now that's a good option. That was slick.
I feel like the Gordo on ledge is a really strong option.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Like,
And then going for the neutral air there.
yeah, I don't know like how consistently you can do those options. Yeah.
Okay.
That was kind of a greedy one. You really have to be able to hit the reflector.
Yeah.
To be able to like punish those a high percent, but like he only missed one so far. That was the only one he missed. So
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is it's not a very safe option currently with the way Hype Too Hard is playing.
yeah. So definitely a little bit more of a gamble to be able to get that stock, but still good. But immediate trade from Hype Too Hard to
Too
full
Hard
stock lead now.
Really putting on just a really excellent show, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Just constant pressure.
I'm interested to see how far he'll be able to get in this bracket. In this set right now, I mean, he's looking very good against Llomomo. So I'd be very excited to see how he performs against him.
The momentum is building. Yeah. Oh.
But Kareem also has to get into winners finals. So
True, yeah. We're assuming that Kareem makes it there, which I guess we should. You never can tell. All right. Where we going? Woo!
That's the Sakurai combo. So that's another game though for Hype Too Hard.
Yeah, 2-0. Llomomo's got to figure out an answer to this really fast character.
Yeah.
The question is does he stick with DDD, who he's probably most confident with, or pop over back to Donkey Kong?
I feel like the things that he needs to be doing to punish in this matchup, he's not doing when he's playing DDD, but he's doing a little bit more when he's playing Donkey Kong because he's doing it naturally.
Sure.
So I almost wonder if he will just pick that, or if he will just pick Donkey Kong for that reason.
I would like to see Mo go with the Donkey Kong personally, and that's what we're going to get.
Yeah, I think for what he wants, I think it's probably a better pick. I think he has been looking very good on it today as well. I think, though, the DDD, I think, probably has more options into Falco, all things considered, because he is a character that'll probably just have to walk into you, so you can get lots of neutral beats.
Oh, goodness.
And you're just stuck in positions like that, yeah. Where if you miss, like, one conversion, you take fucking...
50%.
Frickin' 80, 90%, or you just die. Getting that kill there. I mean, only 50% on this first stock for Hype Too Hard. Llomomo, once again, put in a really rough position.
Llomomo really having a rough time against Hype Too Hard's Falco this evening.
Yeah, I mean, Hype Too Hard, I don't believe, is taking a single percent on Llomomo's second stock.
Oh.
But 140. This is, you know, if there's time for... Oh,
yeah,
my God.
through the armor.
That's so funny. Donkey Kong is a funny
Oh, an
character.
up smash would have got it, though. Ooh.
Oh, we're trying to go for a convert for the same confirm. I don't know why I forgot that word for a second. The same confirm he's been going for a while. And these reverse or these back hit of up air combos are just brutal.
Air dodge into the spot dodge wasn't quite enough. There you go.
Gets him with the down B combo. Very very clean.
Aerial down B is real good on Donkey Kong, I feel.
Yeah.
It's an interesting setup move.
It's funny. It's like his funniest kill setup as well. Yeah, and it's actually like good because it actually like confirms into a lot of stuff. It's funny.
Precisely. Hype Too Hard though.
Kills off the top. Yeah, that was full all-out aggression to close out that game.
Wow.
Very nice.
Hype Too Hard is just going hard.
Yeah, very nice set there from
That's
Hype
what
Too
we
Hard.
got.
Just real clean.
Good match. Good match.
Yeah, I hope he's carrying this this same heat into winners finals.
Yeah, I mean we'll see, right? Let's get back on here. Yeah, it's an interesting situation tonight, man, because like we were saying, a lot of our like titans that have walked into the space are not here this evening, and so this is a really great opportunity for some of these players to shine and to step in.
Yeah, and we're kind of
got the action.
We're kind of going to get to see the only titans we have per Black Ice standard in our last set of winners semis, probably, and in winners finals. It looks like we're going to be getting IHaveYourIP and Meatflap on main
Yep.
stage for their set. It's going to be Shoto's or Kazuya, or I'm sorry, traditional fighting game characters versus Mr. Game & Watch.
That's what I call them. Yeah. It's going to be one of them.
Like,
I really kind of want to see Terry. I think Terry's got some really cool stuff. But at the end of the day, I mean, Kazuya is also super sick.
yeah, I think Terry is probably the best picture, though.
Yeah.
I think out of all of the Shoto characters, Terry has the best matchup in the Game & Watch. And I only really know that because two of the people who were very good at while I was doing UMN Smash were a Terry main and a Game & Watch main.
Sure.
So Terry, so when I was talking earlier about like ways to be able to punish Game & Watch in neutral, it's a lot about like positioning around his burst ranges, which is his up B out of shield and like back air and nair out of shield. Terry has his forward tilt, which makes his leg, it is an invulnerable leg. This leg can't take damage. He can contest.
It just goes.
He can contest Game & Watch up B out of shield because he has this leg.
So that's probably the best option that
Game & Watch is a Shoto.
he currently has.
We're getting Shoto dittos on screen. No.
I mean, honestly, like, Mario is a Shoto by kind of toolkit.
Yeah, we're not talking about Mario, though. We're talking about Game & Watch.
We are going to get Ryu, though.
I feel like this is...
I don't know about this
poor
one,
choice.
but I guess we'll see. Maybe Meatflap is just really confident with Ryu.
I mean, maybe Meatflap is just primarily a Ryu player, yeah.
Okay, so here's the the logic.
Oh,
Kenny's
yeah.
throwing at
You know what?
I mean, there's an argument to be made there.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting situation. Stopping IHaveYourIP's
I guess
buckets.
I want to see how he positions more around.
Really good movement out of Meatflap, actually. Hold up.
Yeah, I mean he's
Hang on.
he's looking very clean so far.
This looks really solid.
Yeah, and even catching the Game Watch jump in with a jab, that's
Okay, up B into the neutral.
just like a very low percent combo though. I mean, just
Get him
such,
with the poof.
like this is a massive advantage for Ryu.
Yeah.
84% is Game Watch kill percent with a Shoryu.
Exactly. You just got to catch him. Into the Tatsu.
Oh, and even like that was super close. Like that was heavy Tatsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going for the up airs here because if you hit the first hit of up air, you can instant convert it into a Shoryu.
Oh, really? I
Yep.
wasn't aware of that.
It looks very funny. It's kind of like Ken's, but it's better because it's 2 hits.
Okay.
Oh, very.
this is a bad situation.
That was a misinput. I'm pretty sure that was a misinput for Meatflap. I don't think he'd ever be happy about that.
No, he really wants to come in and really like just knock away this stock. There we go.
Goes for the heavy
Full
Tatsu.
reset into stock two. This is what you're looking for.
I think I really like opting for the Tatsu there instead of the Shoryu as well. It gives you more opportunities to hit the move, and if you miss, it's less punishing to you because Game
You just
Watch.
reposition.
Well, Game Watch generally combos you a lot harder if you're like right above him, just because he can do his up air strings and he can get nair garbage as well to start it. So just knowing that the further he is just away laterally from Game & Watch, the less that Game & Watch could do from him is very smart, I think.
Right?
Pain.
Oh, ow.
It is a pain to approach Game & Watch, but I mean, he's really doing a great job. But you gotta, like,
Shield parry.
it's those instances that you really have to be careful about because from that one, like, aggressive move where he nared adjacent to Game & Watch's shield, he gets punished for like 30%.
That up B out of shield is such a good move in Game & Watch's toolkit.
Oh yeah.
Good
yeah.
lord.
Game & Watch has a pretty good up B out of shield. You're right.
Blocking the bomb. Couldn't contest that particular move with that level of Hadoken. Right.
Going
And a
for
little crouching medium kick for all my third strike buddies. Ooh.
he should be fine from this though, even with
Or no, that's not a medium. That was a light.
lands on
Get my
stage though.
animations screwed up. Okay. Ooh, show you.
This is gonna be like 50%. Oh,
Why is Game & Watch still alive? Get him out of here. Get.
Game & Watch is still alive because the children want him alive.
What is he, Gamera? Defender of children?
He's like Frosty the Snowman, yeah. Okay.
I've never in my life talked about Gamera and then immediately been followed up by Frosty the Snowman.
They're practically the same thing.
They are very similar characters.
And this is one of the reasons, I
Bucket
guess,
the Fireball.
that it's like, yeah, that it's. I feel like it's weird to play Ryu specifically because I feel like the thing that changed the most about Ryu with the last set of patch notes is the fact that his projectile got better. That's very funny. And I do very much feel like Game Watch is a character that you don't really need to value how good your projectile is. Yeah, it goes too low, unable to recover. That'll be the first game for IHaveYourIP.
Nice. I was really rooting for Meatflap there with the Ryu, actually. That was looking really good at the beginning. So here we go. Coming into game 2.
Like, it's kind of just, it's sad, in my opinion, because it feels like that is hard. Like, that matchup is very hard. Because,
yeah,
in terms of disjoints to contest Game & Watch hitboxes with, I don't believe that Ryu has access to pretty much any of them.
They're real
aside from a
deliberate.
projectile.
They're very quick, very deliberate hitboxes.
Going back to Ryu, though, I mean, if anything, I have respect.
With it, go for it.
That last game was very close, at the very least. I felt like there were definitely moments where Meatflap could have maybe gotten more done, but...
Couple change-ups to what was happening before could have resulted in a different match. So I think at this point, Flap is just kind of trying to figure out what's going to work using their character.
And so far in this game, not really much working out. Okay, so a little bit of percent to start this off, and I mean, he's still getting a lot of value out of these projectiles. He's even, I mean, he's catching IHaveYourIP sleeping. But also just using it to follow up a lot, which I think is good. I mean, I think it's maybe like a way in. Oh God, that was nice.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hello.
That's Shoryu.
Like that.
Maybe a way that the Ryu playstyle changed because of how they changed him in the last set of patch notes.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about before we jumped into this first match.
About how he's maybe a lot more like Hadouken based.
Okay.
Because he can like kind of do a lot more with that. I should be getting back with that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, nice. The Nair covering his landing as well.
Going for those little foot jabs into the Hadouken seems to be working out really well so far.
Yep. So,
okay, yeah. I mean, it's functional.
oh, he should die off that. Yeah, that's a rage Shoryu. He dies at 80%. No, bokobo took it. Yeah, Bayo Seed was a really hard matchup for Steve. Apparently. Well,
it feels like Meatflap kind of has the download now. Like, he's got it a little more figured out.
Well, a little bit. I feel like generally with Shoto characters, it's nice because they do function like traditional fighting game characters in that you can get consistent neutral wins if you know what combos you need to do. And he is very much kind of in the zone.
Yeah.
But now...
Really good spacing, too.
I mean, we're getting to the point where he... Oh, that was an untechable. That's unfortunate. Where he really wanted to keep that stock alive as long as possible. Rage against Game Watch is so good. Like,
he just kind of toss him around.
Well, he finished the second stock at 60% on Game Watch with a Shoryu. Like, off of a true conversion.
Jeez.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Meatflap takes that game.
Yeah, Meatflap looking a lot better in that second game. Just not... IHaveYourIP, not able to just get any kills consistently. Just...
It's been a long time since I've seen Game & Watch's clap animation. It's just like...
yeah, because you never see him lose.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Huh, funny how that works. Huh.
Sakurai, come back.
Don't come back.
Fix Game & Watch. No, I lied. You're done.
Don't fix Game & Watch because the game is already perfect, and Game & Watch is the best character. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is a horror game, and Game & Watch is the main character.
Game & Watch is the Mr. X of Super Smash Bros.
But we're getting into this game 3.
Yep, here we go.
Going to Pokemon Stadium 2, which, I mean, much bigger stage this time, which I don't, like, it's good because
The thing that I really like about Rowdy right now is the way they're really kind of spacing themselves and reacting through just sheer ground movement. It's really solid.
wow, I mean,
Clean!
yeah, that entire stock was very, very solid. I mean, just
Yeah.
the biggest thing about this match, I feel like, is you're not allowed to let Shotos play the game because they have very short burst range. Like the fact that that like pretty much all of these are just started off of down tilt there.
You gotta watch that toe. Or these grabs.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the other thing is the more down tilts he's going to be using, the more IHaveYourIP is going to feel incentivized to approach with shield, which is kind of just like a free grab for Ryu if he approaches like that.
Definitely a lot of just really excellent
Wider
play
layup
here.
for Game Watch, smaller ceiling for Ryu. Yeah, I feel like the wider layout is definitely like good for Game Watch because he is always able to push himself back more. But that's kind of the main thing I was thinking with this stage is I know it has a really short ceiling. So I'm worried about how early Cream is going to be dying unless he. It looks. I don't know if that just wasn't true, like because he used the strong hit down tilt and just dropped it, but like I honestly keep expecting him to be SPIing these. Okay, he's got bucket now.
Either way, I think in this particular matchup, what we're seeing is when Meat's on the ground, they're almost always in a good situation. When Meat is in the air is when, IP is really capitalizing on that.
Yeah, I mean, generally you can kind of just look at it as which one is above the other one. Yeah, just rolls right under the bacon.
Gets in there with the foot into a link combo for that Shoryu. That's some Street Fighter nonsense.
There's lots of kicks coming out.
This character is really cool, actually. I'm starting to dig. Like, I traditionally play Ryu in Street Fighter, just because I don't understand any other character. And so I'm very familiar with Ryu's moveset. So it's interesting to me to see how that translates into Smash at like this level. I've not really got to sit and watch somebody who's good at Ryu.
I mean, at the very least, Meatflap is extremely consistent with his singular combo. I feel like it's a good one. Yeah, it is a very good combo. But it is also just
Okay. So this is...
Yeah, exactly.
This is a rough situation for IP to be in.
I think he got to like 102 maybe on the first deck, but I could be wrong about that.
So one really good, clean combo here would send him on. There's the fish for it.
I mean,
Look,
yeah,
he's
if he
trying
gets
to get it.
if he gets confirmed, Cream does.
Watch him toes. IP doing a great job trying to get him off the stage.
Meatflap's real good at getting those confirms.
Still, it's okay.
I definitely thought he was going to go to Shoryu from that.
Wait. Well, back and forth. Spacing. Little footsies. Little. Okay. Oh. Couldn't quite convert that where they wanted to.
Like,
That would have killed, though.
I'm not closer to the stage, but I want to hear how hard Cream is mashing his controller whenever he's put in a frickin' down tilt.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Okay.
Oh! Yep.
Oh!
Nice. That's another game for Meatflap. That's huge. I mean, okay, to start,
This is such a good set.
that game lasted 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So that's a pretty long game for two characters that are not camping each other.
True.
And second, Meatflap won another game.
Yeah.
This is like not. I don't feel like this is a great matchup for you at all. But
They're making it happen,
Yeah,
and that's what's cool.
he's really making it happen. I mean, he's getting
Hell yeah.
He's getting just these small combos with these regular and empowered Shoryus. or not Shoryus rather, Hadokens off of these down tilts, and they've just been adding up so much percent. Like,
agreed. See, look at those little footsies.
Like, the reason the game took so long is because most of the percent he was getting was from projectiles, grab, and down tilt Hadoken.
Downhill Hadouken or into the Tatsu kick. They're both just really strong.
He actually doesn't use his Tatsu he uses. I feel like he's been using his Tatsu very rarely.
Yeah, it's kind of a sparingly though.
But I think mostly it's because he doesn't want to scale it. Because if you use moves at all, they get put in a queue where they'll deal less damage and knockback the next time you use them.
Oh,
and
yeah.
eventually they will leave the queue as more moves are inputted in it, but it's still like something to kind of think about where he'll always have like a kill move prepared.
Is that a unique thing for Ryu? Or
No,
is that
that's every character thing.
Okay.
So like for a character like Samus, what you can do between stocks is you can spam bombs to destale your other moves.
Oh.
It's kind of interesting. It also works with Bacon.
This game is so like complex.
Yeah,
interesting.
unlucky.
Not close enough. And I bet you Meatflap was just hammering that poor controller. Get me out of here.
Please, God, get me out of here. I mean, it's funny to think about because, that kills.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he didn't use it that entire stock until he wanted to get the
Get him
kill
with the old Tatsaka Ryuken.
The Tatsumaki Seppuku?
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
Chat, please post the name. Thanks.
All I know is
that
that
misheard.
if somebody gets a particular type of victory, we can start spouting off Street Fighter 2 sound effects.
Oh, yep. Going out for it. I mean, this game is looking very even.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, it
Game Watch is a low tier character.
What?
I'm only saying that to get people mad at me in chat.
Trying to get a rise out of people?
I think it's
I
funny.
mean,
Game Watch.
well, if I was to put Game & Watch in a tier 1, it'd be like, it's too deep. Funny story, I have the amiibo.
Senpukyaku. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Yeah, Tetsuma, yeah, sure.
Thank you. I'm gonna.
All I know is a
I'm just gonna print that with my label maker penny. Thank you.
We should name the camera Tatsumaki Senpyaku.
Yes. Finally, a camera has a name. That will give it more power.
We should not label things with dumb names. They should be accurate names when it comes to the production stuff.
Oh, this is making me...
We'll label our mics later when we get the new mics for the podcast. Ooh.
Okay, catch it, that. I was about to say something
Get him with the chair.
Yes, I agree. That is really good adaptation, winning when you're under 70%. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is this is 90% off of like 2 hits.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is 100%. Wow.
Holy shnikes.
This is that was a brutal string.
That's really rude.
Just get punched in the face with the fist that goes through the stage. That's funny.
Meatflap not out of the game yet, though.
I feel like this is good. I was going to say earlier, I feel like Kareem could be camping more.
Uh-huh.
And this is something I feel like I say a lot. Not about Kareem. I feel like I never say it about Kareem, but Kareem probably could have been camping more, and that's sad.
I mean, I wouldn't want to get close to Ryu, personally. Not in this situation.
Not in this tax bracket. Jeez.
Oh, goodness.
Still sticking to the Ryu, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Confident. I mean,
I'm interested to see stage. Because they're back on Smash, so I didn't notice when they picked initially. Can always be camping more, yeah. I mean, camping is the best part about playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
You know there's a KK slider that directly references Kamen Rider's theme song? I learned this the other day. And the Smash version even starts with a motorcycle sound effect.
Oh, well, I had no idea about that. That's
It's directly a Kamen Rider thing.
Oh, wow. Not dying from that, though. That's pretty huge.
These are the facts that I come across while watching fighting game essays.
But 120% so far.
Ooh.
130. That'll kill. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't get back on stage. What do you do?
No, he just got put in disadvantage, and he's not against a character who he can really interact with while he is in disadvantage.
IP had the option to put him in his place. But a Hadouken.
All right. Yeah, just 10% on the second stock to 100% on this game.
You're looking for them little feats. Couldn't quite get him though.
Yeah, I mean, generally with that, you have to actually predict for a roll read in, I feel like, to be able to get killed off of it.
Yeah, that'll do it though.
Yeah, you just want to be able to get your confirms on straight stage.
Yeah, because the problem is when you do the hurricane kick on the edge, it stays there,
Yep.
and the hitbox is still elevated.
Yeah, but I mean, just two down tilts into the empowered fireball. It's been doing so much work in this set so far.
I like the general mindset that Meatflap has with this Ryu play. It's really solid.
I like it, but I don't want to say why I like it because I don't want to insult him. It's good because he's camping. Tell me I'm wrong. It's good because he's not approaching because he feels that he doesn't have to approach, and it's good because of it. It's nice actually because he's playing a character that has really good like tools and melee, but he's playing them as a ranged character because he knows that it's really hard for him to contest Game Watch if he had a shield.
Yeah.
So like he is playing this matchup smart. I feel
Yeah,
like.
it's really, really intelligent. He's on the receiving end of a bunch of those puffs.
Ooh. Roughy. And just kind of getting frame trap there.
Yeah. Really just gotta... He can seal out this stock and reset things back to 0. We could have a really exciting last stock of the last game of the winter semis.
Yeah, he's still in very much position to bring this back. Ryu, Game Watch, is
For the
very,
jump in.
I mean, super explosive. Oh, that's very scary.
I'm surprised that didn't root. That was really terrifying.
I believe it was because it counted him as being in the air.
Yeah.
Because he was bouncing.
Knocked him back. Slightly different timing would have ruined him.
Oh, and you can't be getting hit by those. I mean, just taking so much extra percent.
Oh, the chair! The chair has done so much in this set.
Yeah, and it's Game Watch is
Specifically on the stage. Okay, show you. All right.
what a read. What
Just
the
get it
hell?
in there. Oh, no.
So now we've got Meatflap at very high percent.
And gone.
And gone.
3-2. Great match there, honestly. I thought that was good.
Yeah, I mean, that was super nice, to be honest. Really close. And for Meatflap, sick.
I agree. Like,
Wait,
I have not
Meatflap
seen...
did not win.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Might be. Beep boop. There we go. Yeah. All right, so Kareem moves on. Next up, we are going to have, I've got it on my Discord here,
And we're going to get Mazl0w,
Mazl0w and Weasel. Let's pop back over here for a bit. Get a little bit more flow into things. Let's do, where's he at?
So it's
All right, man.
Falcon again. And it's, oh, wait, this is the person who Tactic was playing, right?
Yes.
This is...
With a question mark?
Oh my god, why don't I remember? I should know this.
Yeah.
Because I watched this set.
I was here.
I was there for it, yeah.
Was that over there? Or was that... Oh, okay. Did I say, was I here?
Oh, it's not on a show.
Did I black out? What happened?
It actually might be. I think it might be more showdowns. I could be wrong.
I'm done with Shotos.
I feel like I'm wrong, but it might actually be more showdowns, yeah.
Okay. I'm digging the Shoto stuff tonight, honestly. Like, it's cool.
I like them. I just think it's weird when lots of them are in the bracket, I guess, because it feels like it's not a trad fighter bracket, but it kind of becomes one because all of the characters that are playing are just traditional fighting game characters.
Sure. Yeah. What? So earlier when Tac was playing, was he on his Mixbox, or was he on a GameCube?
That's a good question. I wasn't thinking.
Because he just picked up the Mixbox recently.
Yep.
He's been practicing with it. So
I've
I
been,
wonder if that was a factor in his particular gameplay this evening.
No, he just misinputted a kamikaze and he killed himself.
Yep, so
It
we
was
got
super-
Captain Falcon.
It was super funny, though.
And then we'll have Weasel. Who does Weasel play?
Show us, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Ken. Yeah, 3-2. Now we're into this. I mean, we're getting another kind of we're getting a boxy match. Two very close-range characters really want to be interacting with each other up close, but finding their own advances in to get those conversions. And both characters good combo weights for each other.
Genesis has been postponed, apparently. Which might work out really well for us, actually. So we'll see. Because it was literally the same weekend as Frosty's. But all right, here we go. Mazl0w, Weasel on the Ken. Way out there. Oh, no.
That's optimal, to be honest. That was a really good situation that that Mazl0w had himself in. Oh, but quickly reversed. Is that Shoryu comes away with a stock. Oh, trying to go for stuff.
Okay, punish.
Oh, stuff.
Oh.
I mean,
Mazl0w seeing an opportunity and taking it.
so timely. I mean, just instantly,
Nice.
lightning fast jumps on him for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Blood in the
predatory.
water, man. Holy crap. All right. Now I'm like super invested. All right.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
Mazl0w putting the pain down.
it's like such a good combo weight, I feel like, for Captain Falcon to be able to do things. with.
Whoa. That was weird.
He went for that reverse up because he was trying to he was trying to make his opponent think that he was going to go for bear, but instead he went for up B. But yeah, that'll be the first game. Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty fast and I mean,
Really cool
really one-sided.
one-sided situation there in that set.
Like, can your amiibo play? Oh yeah, we could definitely do an amiibo bracket. That'd be funny.
I approve of this. I vote for this, but I also have a pretty extensive amiibo collection.
Fair
None
enough.
of them have been like trained. But I could do that thing where I mail it to a bunch of pro players and be like, train my thing, please.
Oh, and it looks like we get another character swap to the true Shoto. People are finally playing the good character, I guess. Quote unquote good character. I mean, he got buff last in the very least.
Sure. Oh, focus attack.
Really close to getting that focus, but
Whoa, okay. Lots of really good just close quarters combat.
yeah, I mean, definitely very different than what Meatflap was bringing. Meatflap kind of going for that very consistent style of just doing the weak up tilt, strong up tilt into Shoryu. That is one of the confirms that we didn't see from Meatflap. Meatflap mostly opting to go for the more ground-based ones.
Yeah.
Hitting the percentage threshold from the focus attack to break it. Wow.
Using the focus as a movement piece
Wow.
is really fascinating.
Another kill. Another kill
Wow,
from Weasel.
okay. This is going to be a really interesting back and forth situation.
Just catches her with her knee on the respawn platform.
These matches can go 7 minutes.
Oh.
You don't have to like. Okay.
Cream will be playing later. It's okay.
All right.
Oh, he should be dead here.
No, he's fine. Weasel gets in.
Should be.
He's back on stage. Hit him with the meatball. Hurricane kick.
God, I really like that. I really like the B reverse empowered Hadokens because they can set up for your other moves very well in the air. Like you're able to get like spikes out of it and stuff.
That
It's
focus
just,
attack to reposition is fascinating.
Yeah. It feels like just the input is difficult.
Sure, sure. It feels like a very high technical character. Okay. Really taking advantage of the kind of limited recoveries most of these characters have, but he catches him with the up B way up and upper left.
Yeah, that was a daring high catch, I gotta say. Not necessarily like he'd get punished on the ground, but just very high going for that, like completely out of nowhere.
Goes defensive. Weasel just gotta get like one good conversion in here. Where's it at?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And Mazl0w's kind of looked for the same
thing. Turned it around. Mazl0w taking game 2.
Wow. I was in the midst of saying that he was looking for the same thing, and he literally got. I could see that he hit the falling there into the falling up there into the knee. That's a nice looking combo there, and he takes the game with it.
Little
That's
bit
a
of
nice
justice. That was real cool.
It was very nice. Very nice.
Put that one on your TikTok, Maz.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yes. But now, heading to game 3, I mean, Mazl0w.
That's a really fast set.
Yeah, Mazl0w looking just unstoppable. The Ryu pick paying dividends for Weasel, but just not really able to do enough with it in that last game to be able to get a win for himself. Now in this game 3, let's see what he's able to do.
Capitalized on that big, slow fireball.
Yeah, I really like the empowered Hadouken setups. Like, I feel like this character can really get away with a lot of stuff.
Ooh, that was slick.
God, it's a lot of percent, too.
Yeah. Oh!
Yep, that was a
pretty good trade, but not for Weasel.
Yeah, that was. I feel like that was maybe a little bit greedy, not respecting the fact that Falcon kind of just do that. But
yeah. Focus attack.
Yeah, kind of. You went for it.
Yeah, I mean. You gotta watch Mazl0w, man. He got insanely quick reaction time.
Because like Mazl0w is every Captain Falcon player I encounter, but playing in bracket, and I love it.
Okay.
Oh,
was judging the
that's a
the
nice
roll.
combo.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
And he dies from it. Oh.
Hey, it worked out. He's got the stock lead, right?
Yeah, that was a sick combo, Cranky. Oh my god.
Tell me how you really feel. Oh, jeez. Mazl0w just really putting the pressure down.
Oh.
Okay.
Another focus.
Nice defense.
Oh. I feel like he's trying to go for some kind of sauce there.
There's something that he's cooking.
Like
I don't know what it is.
On top platform? Unable?
Wow. Okay.
The multi-hits.
Oh, he's going low. Woo. Okay.
Oh, the reverse hit of the up air into the up B.
Mazl0w. Woo! A 3-0 victory against Weasel.
At that point, I'm Falcon punching shot. Yes.
Whew.
Yes, you would.
Nice. Hey, sometimes you got to do it for the content. I totally get it.
That was definitely a content game. Mazl0w kind of just put him through the ringer to get that 3-0 for the content.
Yeah, that was fun. All right, so now we're going into Hype Too Hard and IHaveYourIP. So winners finals.
Game & Watch Falco. Have we got things to say about this matchup, as we're probably going to be seeing it twice? With how Hype Too Hard is playing, if he doesn't win this set, he is going to be back in Grands probably.
One would assume, right? Especially, like you said,
well, from
how things have been going this evening.
From how he has specifically been playing, I feel like he is in a very good position to win the tournament. I feel like it's in order probably Kareem, him, Meatflap. I think Meatflap has been playing really
I would love to see
today.
Meat come back and win it, honestly. But then again, down in losers' quarters, we do have IHaveYourIP Llomomo battling it out.
You know, I was actually about to say, the guy who I want to win this bracket more than anyone probably is IHaveYourIP.
Yeah.
IHaveYourIP winning this bracket would be, one, the most unlikely thing to probably happen out of the remaining participants, and two, the best outcome out of the remaining participants.
It would be really fun.
One, it would be Tac winning the tournament. It would be Tac winning his own tournament, which would be fucking hilarious.
When it happens, it's funny.
But number 2, it would also be Hero winning the tournament over, what, 2 Shoto's players.
And Game & Watch.
Game & Watch, Falco, and Heavies.
Yep.
That would be a run, I gotta say.
Have I told you about the few times I've actually TO'd a tournament? So
No.
back in the day in college, so we're talking 2013, 2012, Soul Calibur 5 was the only version available that was the most recent one.
Okay.
And so I hadn't really played it. I loved all the Soul Caliburs, and my buddy's like, oh, let's run a Soul Calibur 5 tournament down at the comic shop. And I'm like, all right, I'll put it together. And I proceeded to have the best day of my life. And I didn't lose a match. I didn't lose a single set. And I won the entire thing. And was like, I don't know what to tell anybody. This wasn't supposed to happen like this.
Wow.
I played Siegfried and just won. Granted, it's not like anybody was, quote-unquote, practiced or good or anything. Me and my buddy Tyler played a little bit. He played that one a lot more than I did. But I did. That's the first time I've ever been approached with that feeling of, I put on something for people to enjoy, but then I win, and that makes me feel bad. I feel like people didn't have a very good time.
You were the one who got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oof.
It was an interesting situation. I would love to bring some Soul Calibur into the space. I say this just about every stream. I have brought the Xbox in. I have brought in Soul Calibur 2 HD.
I have played Spawn and Soul Calibur 2 now.
Yep. That is a thing that we did.
Have.
I just got to say, if you're into Soul Calibur 2 and want to show up on Tuesdays or set aside another day and we can get a bracket going, let me know.
Yeah. It'd be a lot of fun, actually.
It'd be super good.
Now we don't have anything going on Mondays, so if if anyone wants to come in.
For a little while, yeah.
Yeah, for the month of January at least.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks. So yeah, we got
Tuesdays is also a pretty good day for that because people come in and play Tekken, and those games at least have the same developer.
Mm-hmm.
So,
also, if anyone wants to bring in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm,
we have heard people talk about that and the Demon Slayer game.
Yep. I don't know if I would actually play it, but
I would commentate over it.
It would be cool
else.
to have in the venue.
It'd be fun. It'd be a really fun thing to throw on the stream. But yeah, there's a lot of games that we could do, and we're even kicking around some ideas of doing some online stuff.
We really want to be able to run some online events for people who are maybe a little bit outside of the cities, or maybe for some increment weather stuff. But we're looking to start incorporating some more stuff in. You should play Ninja Storm a bit. You mash so hard. You know what? That makes perfect sense.
Do you know who you want to play as? I don't know if this is a playable character. The little pig that the assistant of Tsunade has.
Oh, Shizune's pig?
Yeah, Shizune's pig. That's who you want to play as. Just the pig.
I should remember this. Tauntaun.
Tauntaun! Give me Tauntaun. Top tier Naruto Ninja Storm play. There we go.
If I'm being honest, the thing that I want literally the most out of any Naruto game is I want to be able to play regular child form Naruto Uzumaki against the fucking moon character. Like the end boss from Naruto, the goddamn moon.
That would be really
I want to be able to see that in action, because there should be no way that child Naruto would ever win. But because it's a video
game, yeah.
Because it's a video game, that doesn't even matter.
Hilarious.
You can in the most recent one. Oh, okay.
Somebody get us a Steam code.
We have to have it on the space. Oh my god.
I sent a game over, or at least I pointed it out, I think, on our Discord, but there's what's it called? It's in the Discord. It's that car fighting game. It's like a racing game combined with a fighting game.
Oh,
I saw a GIF of it and was like, that's incredible, and I immediately paid the $6 or whatever you need to pick it up.
I was going to say, I remember watching that
It's
video.
called Buck Up and Drive. It came out like a week ago, and it looks really fun. So there's a lot of different things we could do here in the space. So if you're into that, whether it's a specific game or a particular idea, let us know, and we'll try to make something happen out of that. And right now, like I said, we are exploring the ideas of what it would take to do online tournaments. Interesting.
The stats say he should win, you say.
The Naruto meta.
Well, I mean,
who'd have thunk it?
If the stats, who am I to say the stats are wrong?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe society is wrong.
Yeah, so coming up here soon, we should have Hype Too Hard and IHaveYourIP on the stream. And down in the losers bracket, here's some players who's still alive. Llomomo
No.
wins 3-0 over Tac Tac. Will face either Meatflap or Mazl0w
Tac Tac
in that match.
out of bracket. Bondroot in shambles. No.
Not like this, he says.
That hurts. That hits hard.
Yeah, so either we will get... Yep, we're going to get Kareem and Hype Too Hard.
This should be, I mean, this will be good. I'm
I
excited.
think so, yeah.
I'm excited to see who wins because Hype Too Hard has been looking really clean today.
Yep.
And Falco is kind of a character that can do stuff against Game & Watch.
Sure. Yeah, there's some interesting things possible.
But you always run into the issue of, I mean, he's got an up B out of shield. And you're going to be a character that's going to be wanting to touch that shield a lot. You're going to be getting a little grubby little feathers all over this shield, and you're not going to get anywhere with it.
Grubby feathers. All right.
He's playing Falco.
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 Wow.
Oh, somebody pulled the switch up.
Uh-oh. Quit doing that. Something breaks. I don't want it to be my fault.
Bond Nation in shambles. Tac Nation is going to regrow. Is going to redevelop. It was just
Nation.
me. It was just me, Kenny.
Everything was okay until the Tac Nation attack. I watched all of Avatar over break, by the way. Avatar's good stuff. Watch Avatar.
Oh, I agree. I still know my favorite episode.
I'm like a season into Korra. I'll tell you my favorite episode because it has nothing to do with the story. There's an episode where Sokka gets buried up to his neck and there's a little meat cow thing that kind of tortures him and he wants to eat it. The best episode of anything I've ever seen.
My favorite episode is also a Sokka episode. It's the Space Sword episode.
We've had this conversation, I think.
Yeah.
That or you and my roommate Joe like the same episode.
Probably.
Which I think is actually the case.
Because...
Goodbye, Space Sword. All right, here we go. Winners finals. I have your IP. Hype Too Hard.
Yeah, and so far, Hype Too Hard out with an early advantage off of just two pretty solid neutral wins.
Yeah.
Only 13% now. He's been taking a lot of just chip from Game & Watch. Just being in the area of Game & Watch while he's in the air is just a free space to take nares. It's like playing bingo.
Yeah, it's scary, man. Like the two moves that Game & Watch has in the air are just that good. Ooh.
And Hype Too Hard.
Woo!
I feel like Cream is a player who is
holy crap
kind of the player to be able to punish spacies where they need to be punished. So
sure.
I think Hype Too Hard opting for high recoveries because he's expecting Cream to just hit him with the chair at ledge. So maybe he's just expecting that he's going to get punished if he's going to ledge, so he just tries to go above, but ends up getting punished for it.
You got a little Freezie Friday hammer action there.
Yeah, and that's a move that we don't really see Cream use very often, and it's sad for me because I think it's funny.
9 hammers, so funny.
And I think it's interesting because it's actually a move that makes sense in Game & Watch's kit.
Sure, yeah.
Not because of the RNG as much, but because Game & Watch actually doesn't. That's one of Game & Watch's only burst forward aerial moves. Because his forward air doesn't work like that anymore. So you have to be turned around to actually use a burst move. If your opponent is in front of you.
Yeah. No rough situation for Hype Too Hard. Couldn't get back to the stage.
Yeah, going for an air dodge at the apex of his jump, but just barely still too far.
I have your IP in a great position right now with a full 3-stock lead.
Yeah,
Granite one stray quick combo will knock Game & Watch out of here, so that would at least take that stock off.
Well, maybe on that first stock, but we're kind of getting to the point where it's he has to hit a confirm to finish the stock, and it's I'm worried if he gets too close to Cream is just going to crouch. I don't think that Falco. Oh my! What a contest! Wow, going for the up smash to contest the Game & Watch key, that's very ballsy.
Yeah, very brave, but it worked.
Does side B come out in front of him before his nair has the front hitting part out? Yes, it does. So that's only because it's like 12 frames, I feel like. I can look this up, though.
Hey, you want to do a little bit of research while we're
Ultimate Frame Data.
watching
of
here?
course.
All right. Ooh, the chair. I have your IP. Game 1 victory.
You already know I'm pulling up this Game & Watch frame data. Have absolutely no worry. Mr. Game & Watch. Oh, these look
Are you sure it's not Game & Watch Esquire?
I'm very sure, unfortunately. God, this is
Sir Game & Watch, thank you.
okay, so his bomb throw is 14 frames. Like it becomes active on frame 14.
Okay.
Oh, his judge is actually 16 frame startup. So no, it's pretty close, but it's still bomb always. Just sad, man. I was wrong. Fuck.
I can't keep up with frame data with the amount of games we commentate and play. It's too many. I'm lucky to just know what the individual characters that I want to play have the ability to do.
Well, because it's the bomb leaves his hands on frame 14. So if it explodes right on frame 14, then it's always faster. But that's only if they're in range for it.
Sure, because it drops.
Yeah. So if they're in range to get hit by the bomb when it explodes, it's good. But it's bad because it's inconsistent. Or it is consistent, but it's bad unless it is consistent.
Sure.
Because I also think you have more landing lag.
Okay.
It's 17 frames of landing lag versus...
I'd be putting a lot of percentage onto High Too Hard right now.
They have like 9. They have 10 pictures.
What? Just to confirm here, we'll do it. Very high percentage for Game & Watch. All right. High Too Hard goes for the side B. Couldn't get back. Oh, the key.
It doesn't deserve better frame data. That's not true, Kenny, objectively. Currently, as I'm looking at Game & Watch side B on Ultimate Frame Data, oh, that's...
Oh, okay.
SDs. I mean,
Caught him in the
kinda like
bottom
a
of
free
the
kill.
stage. Yeah.
From what I'm seeing on UltimateFrameData.com currently, Game & Watch side B has no landing lag. Which would mean it's obviously better.
Which move is this side B? Is that the bomb?
It's Judge. That is the hammer.
Oh, the hammer. Yeah.
His Judge, or we're actually, essentially the conversation we're having is between what is a better forward burst option for Game & Watch.
And it's still the bomb.
The bomb or the hammer. And it's kind of arguable because if you don't hit the bomb, like if you're not...
Whoa, jeez, that was slick.
If you're not in a place where you would hit the bomb, though, would you be able to hit the hammer? It's like...
It's one of those situations where you gotta kind of understand what you're dealing with.
It's those kind of situations where you just have to sit in a lab for like 20 minutes and think about when this is worth it, because Game & Watch Judge has so many different outcomes, it is probably not worth it.
Yeah.
It would have to be good enough to make it worth it.
Right. Well, it's a fairly, now that I'm looking at it, it's a little bit more even than maybe I was getting ready to propose, but
all right. Hits him with the chair from center.
IP.
Takes him out.
Here we go.
Got some
High Too Hard hype. Yeah. I don't blame you. These are some talented folks.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like people probably really want High Too Hard to win because it's a Game & Watch, but maybe that's me propagating a false narrative.
Like we're kind of saying, if we don't see High Too Hard claim a victory here, we very likely could see them come back for the grand finals. So
okay, yeah,
we'll see.
That's crazy to me. I mean, he goes to contest Game & Watch down air with Falco up smash. I don't have the trust in Falco up smash to be able to do that.
Apparently, High Too Hard does. He's like, Falco's my boy. We've been through a lot.
Oh, he's played Falco since the game came out. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They got a history. He knows. It's a spirit animal.
Oh, tippered.
Bad place to be.
Oh, catches 2 frames.
See ya.
Another
I
game.
have your IP. 2-0 currently against High Too Hard. Can we see the Hype Too Hard comeback?
He's in a hard spot. I think...
Friends in the chat, loan him your energy.
Yeah, he's really going to need to stay on for this. I feel like playing against Game & Watch is 2 battles. There's the physical battle of playing against Game & Watch, and there's also the battle of mental playing against Game & Watch, because you have to tell yourself that things are not allowed, because you know when the things you do are not allowed, because Game & Watch does 50% to you. Oh, like
Good
that?
start.
That's not allowed.
But, all right, reflecting all those
It's like 20% for that.
kibbles and bits.
That did like 8%, but with the bacon, it did like 20%.
Nice. Could be an interesting option for whenever he throws out that neutral B. Okay. All right.
Just more jabs. I mean, IHaveYourIP in a much better position than he has been in previous games, but still. Going for kind of a greedy bear. I think he just really wanted to be able to kill, or to get an early stock at the very least, but Cream just went too high. GameWatch is a very light character. I mean, I think
careful play from
I think that's
IHaveYourIP
nice. I mean, he's not using any projectiles, so it's not like he's incentivizing Cream to use bucket very much. So just kind of like peppering him with a laser in neutral, I don't think is that bad. But yeah.
Every now and again, just throwing in to see if you can slip a little extra in there.
Falco in disadvantage is an okay character, but still gets punished. And now we're into the second stock. And
Okay, yeah, all right.
That I feel like that foot really stretched for that.
Yeah.
But honestly, cool, very cool. Because IHaveYourIP then is still making this game very even. But 60% on the second stock for him. He's got to find a way to work through this GameWatch defense and really respect GameWatch's hitboxes. Because this character has some pretty silly hitboxes where these hitboxes actually are going to be contesting you at the very least.
IHaveYourIP.
Nice
In
little
advantage. Pops him up.
Oh.
Ooh, nice bucket.
Yeah, reads it with the bucket. I mean, he hasn't been going for very many projectiles, so he's just reacting to watching IHaveYourIP actually pull out his laser gun, I think.
Yeah, that's a really good reaction time.
Yeah, which is I mean, it seems like it feels like the most Korean thing to do.
It goes to show just how like experienced both these players are.
Yeah. I feel like Kareem he plays a character like Game & Watch, but he plays an extremely high amount of like tech skill and respect to how the game works.
Did he ever get a Switch, or is he still just playing?
No, he doesn't have a Switch.
That's wild.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Isn't that crazy?
Can we like put together a community petition or something to get Kareem a Switch?
I don't think he wants it.
Oh man.
No, it's okay. I don't think anyone. Even, oh god, it's hard to say if you played him, but I don't want to make any assumptions about this.
Sure. Back to the action. Still just really high percentages.
Yeah, 170% here.
Ooh, that bomb almost had it. All right.
The RAR backer is going to take that. Last stock here for IHaveYourIP, either getting 3-0'd or, I mean, pushing this to another game, but starting off this last stock at 40% is no fun. But, yep.
Okay. This is a winnable position, I think, for IHaveYourIP.
Okay, somebody supported me in chat. Kenny says he wouldn't use
on
it
the Halo
on
grind.
Halo grind,
I'd play some Halo with Kareem. I gotta mention that to him later. I'm kind of digging Halo Infinite. I haven't played since Holiday. I got stuck on Ender Lilies. Good stuff. Ooh.
Oh, Sakurai combo.
The hammer could have been pretty silly.
So a little bit of percent there, but
We need to get Sakurai in some of these tournaments. It'd be such a like cool opportunity. Not our tournaments. Well, I mean, that'd be sick, right? But I feel like Sakurai just needs to enter a Genesis or something.
Stop this.
In a costume. That way nobody knows who he is.
Oh my god.
It's like when that guy from Mythbusters would like show up to cons in full costumes and nobody would know who he was.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah. He showed up to, oh! Oh!
Okay, up smash out of shield.
IHaveYourIP living!
That
Staying
takes the
alive!
game. Keeps him in this set.
Yeah! Keep it going for the content. Come on. We're gaming.
Yeah, we are gaming. We are for sure gaming.
It's happening, man.
We're going to Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah, I mean,
I think this
pretty
is
classic stage.
I mean, this is a comfort stage for Kareem. I think Game & Watch performs pretty well in it. The platform layout is good for him. I think it's okay for Falco as well. Like, it's not horrible at least, but
Sure.
I think he'd prefer triplats, or Falco would prefer triplats more. But this is kind of like Kareem's bread and butter comfort stage.
He's won a lot of matches on the Pokemon Stadium too. We've got it in the archives.
Well, he's played a lot of matches on it because Minnesota is one of those guys.
Yeah, I mean, just a gentleman's PS2.
You know, gentlemen's to PlayStation 2, and they always are like, what?
What am I gonna do with this? Play Onimusha and have a great time. You're welcome.
Just put your actual PS2 that you brought to the venue. Oh, of course. You didn't bring your PS2, right?
Don't tempt me. I'll bring Genma Onimusha on the original Xbox. I got some like weird stuff.
But this stock has been absolutely all IHaveYourIP. 150% on Hype Too Hard.
Yeah, I mean, he's really got to capitalize on this rage damage.
Yeah, capitalize on the rage or
Okay.
Go out like a buster. Trying to catch him at the very tip of the two frame.
I mean, he's staying alive, which is good. Nice throw.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and he is getting cream to approach.
Yeah.
Which is what you're not. I mean, what he shouldn't be doing. He should just be camping, to be honest. Because he has a really substantial percentage. Just forcing Hype Too Hard to approach is probably the best thing he can end up doing for himself.
The manhole cover. Oh.
Yeah, I think two
Little
more
tail
of
swipe.
those, if they get unstaled, I'd say in two, that'll kill.
Hype Too Hard is staying alive, but the up throw is enough to cap it at 185%. Oh.
Yeah. I feel like this sentiment said by Cranky is very appropriate, that Hype Too Hard is kind of the make or break for this. Where if he can get these stocks, if he can like consistently close out stocks against Game 1, he's...
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, it's just one more set, I'm pretty sure.
Outside of this one, 3, because these two matches still haven't been played.
Well, it's one more set than we would normally put on stream, I think.
Yeah, let's get all the action. All the leftover action on stream, please.
Well, we usually just stream all the time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I really like that, going for the insta punish on down air. It makes me think of like Melty Blood stuff, where you're punishing. Well, you're punishing your opponent on the ground, but you're putting your opponent on the ground with it, so you almost like get a head start with it a little bit. Oh, catches the landing there with the chair. That's another stock.
That's another stock. We are real close to IHaveYourIP taking the victory here.
25% so far.
All he's got to do is finish out this last run, but Hype Too Hard is not going to make that easy. Ooh.
Oh, this could, I mean, every time he gets off stage, I just get terrified.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrified for the existence of Falco.
It's a scary situation to put the bird.
Oh. Does a little bit of a shield poke with that jab. Okay, gets him with the bear. 69% on this last stock for Hype Too Hard if he wants to keep himself in this winner's bracket. He is going to need an entire stock here from IHaveYourIP.
All right.
Getting it started a little bit here. 40% from 4 stray hits into the grab.
Okay.
60% off that.
All right. Hype Too Hard. Send him your energy.
Got 95 though, and he's in the air. Oh, managed to land. Get the laser shot as well.
Real
88%.
high in the air. Hype Too Hard almost got him with that smash. Woo.
Got to be really careful. Mr. Game Watch kind of has a lot of options here.
This is the ballot.
By a lot of options, I mean he's going to go for chair, or it's going to be back here, probably.
How's it going to go? Whoa! Whoa!
Wow.
Hype Too Hard staying alive.
That must have been a mix of high-ish% rage and 40i to get that kill there. That
was awesome.
Wow, that, I mean, that.
We're tied up
that
in the
was a little bit
finals, ladies and
unbelievable.
gentlemen. Nice.
That was a little bit unbelievable, to be honest. Just
A
little bit.
reverse 3-0.
That is literally the possibility currently, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's on the table. We've seen crazier shit happen. That's for sure.
Yeah, but into this last game of this set, and both players kind of just filling out the edges of opposing player's range, but now getting a grab there, 35% to start this. Going for another grab, but not getting the reverse.
That sort of action is what won the last set, so I don't blame IHaveYourIP for going for it.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of just has to play on the edge of danger, know when he's able to punish Game & Watch and know when he has to go back.
Getting in on the razor's edge. IHaveYourIP, come on.
Yeah, but right now, I mean, he's kind of stuck in a really rough spot because being at this ledge means Game & Watch up air is kind of just they really restrict your horizontal movement in the air. And if you've ever listened to Falco before, you know he prefers the air.
Sure.
Because he does say it a few times, I think.
Throughout the Star Fox history. I wish they would just make a regular Star Fox game. There's an indie game that I can look up later that is very Star Fox.
What, you mean Star Fox Adventures?
No, God, that's bad.
You mean the good game? What? Are we talking about the same game?
It's just a really subpar Zelda. I'll
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But also, I can't believe you say that.
Yeah, I don't like that game, man.
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
Not Whisker. I have it on my Steam library.
The other grab, though.
EX Zodiac is the game I'm thinking of. It's a very, very cool polygon style.
Takes the first stock of this game with a chair. It's been about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, here we go. Yeah, this looks really good. Right, back to the match.
Catching that bomb with the fair, but almost getting to the point where
Whoa!
it's really hard for him to get kills. I'm just getting those stray hits, but
Nice trade.
gets that thick bear. Now second stock to Peace.
Okay.
Yeah. More percent here. Kareem finding himself an advantage, but
Building it up.
puts himself at 69%. IHaveYourIP looking for a way to break into this neutral game. Short shot. Oh, that was very nice.
Okay.
Two up airs. I mean,
All right.
Another grab.
Read the key.
Yeah. Now he's got
Up again.
He's found himself a percentage lead, but just as I said,
He's got a rhythm. Yeah.
It's getting traded back.
Yeah. Now we're closing in on a make it or break it situation.
Sakurai combo. I mean, he's finding himself in a much
Yeah.
better position as the game keeps going.
The hawk with the squawk. Let's see it.
Come on.
All right.
I mean, he's going to be looking for his confirmed. So I believe that it'll work at this percent.
Okay.
Catches the air dodge in though, and that'll get caught by the up smash. And
Yeah.
we're on last stock for IHaveYourIP. Finally, IHaveYourIP finding his rhythm in this set and in the very last game too.
IHaveYourIP turns it around just a touch. Lots of vertical play happening right now, Ben. Just very straightforward. Put him in the air and juggle him about a bit.
Well, and forcing Game & Watch to approach. I mean, that's really what the hardest thing is for Kareem on this stock. He is forced to approach because he's behind.
Yep. Come and get a piece.
And trying to find his way in against a character who really has a lot of just
Oh, yeah, there he is. Getting that grab. Up and at
it's
him.
hard.
Just safe. Put a little percentage on there. Oh, hype too hard.
Yeah, catches him with the stray back there and takes it. I mean, barely 90-ish% for Game & Watch there. And
A 3-2 victory.
Yeah, 3-2. I mean, that's huge. Hype Too Hard has been playing so well today, though. That's
What a comeback.
a really well-deserved victory. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of playing like really
Because Kareem had the lead the entire time.
Yeah.
He was 2 up. And then Hype Too Hard just runs back 3.
yeah, and even in the games where he won, it still felt like he was behind for a lot of the games. It was just he found opportunities for himself to come back into the game like that.
That was good.
That takes a lot of composure. You know, kudos to Hype Too Hard in his performance. That was really nice.
I would say so, yeah. So, all right. Who do we have coming up next? Who dat?
We're going to be getting Meatflap and Mazl0w, I'm pretty sure, which I don't know if
you're
this is
right.
going to be a quick set, but it'll certainly be fast. Because we've got it showed us against Captain Falcon again.
Nice.
I think these guys played before. Or no, it was Weasel, right? Yeah, Mazl0w played Weasel. So now we're going to get to see how Mazl0w I mean, I guess
Probably
he would.
Ryu.
Well, no. In terms of the best Shoto player in Minnesota currently.
Do you think so?
No, he literally is.
Meatflap is?
Well, yeah, that's what I've heard.
Whoa.
So there are two Shoto players in Minnesota, like two like big ones.
Yeah.
But one of them normally lives in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Or he goes to school in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So he'll like go over the border and he'll tweet when he leaves that Meatflap is now the best Shoto in Minnesota. Whenever he goes and comes from Minnesota.
Funny.
So that's fun. So Meatflap, probably the best Shoto in Minnesota. Probably the best Shoto at this venue at the very least.
That's exciting, I think. So here we go. Everybody's settling in.
I think
Probably going to get a stage decision.
I think that's kind of one of the things that
I'm going to have to go get my coat. It's actually kind of chilly back here.
yeah, we're getting freaking cold.
There's a draft coming in.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. It is Minnesota.
True. Yeah.
You know. All right.
I'm interested to
Cozy up
see
with it.
how Meatflap's experience benefits him in this matchup versus how Weasel's did. Because I felt like Weasel and Meatflap, Weasel and Meatflap played their characters significantly differently. Like, I felt like Meatflap was very much more focused on, because he's really consistent.
Going for
Going
Ken
for
rather
Ken.
than Captain.
I actually really
rather
like
than
this.
Ryu.
Because Ryu, it feels like he is much more dependent on the empowered Hadouken to do additional stuff for you in neutral game, whereas Ken has a lot more normals tools, so like his Nair is a lot better of a combo tool, and
Okay. Yeah.
kind of being able to do
Whoa,
a lot
all right.
more stuff with his combos when he's up close, I think is what Meatflap is going for.
Quick
so.
deliberate jump.
Oh, that was a really great gentleman jab.
Ooh.
Oh, I think he was... I don't know if he thought that was going to hit, or if he was like trying to read the eye, but not hitting there.
Ah, man.
Meatflap going for the low recovery, extra low, and hugging the inside of the stage so that it's a very low chance he gets punished on his recovery, but that was a really crazy shield interaction that turned out in the person's favor probably did not expect. Now he's going to be looking for
really quick exchanges.
Now he's going to start looking for shoryus, yeah. So you just kind of saw him throw a raw one out. I don't know if that ever would have worked, but okay, that one did for
Nice.
sure. I mean, you can kind of just catch jumping opponents as well, but
Yeah.
I mean, something that Meatflap has been like really consistent about is just going for like these conversions. He should die here realistically.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in that situation, it's really tough to get back.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Just little trades up close. I mean, Ken like has a lot of action as normals that can kind of get stuff done.
Oh, okay. So a little bit of inside information from Spitz there. Thinking that Weasel and Mazl0w may be related. In fact, brother.
Oh, really?
We'll
What?
we'll look for a confirmation on that later,
I had no idea. Oh,
which would be really funny.
okay. So Ken can do the same thing I said earlier. I almost wonder if Ryu can't. But Ken can also instantly.
Oh, that was sick.
Ken can also instantly chain his Shoryu after his up air. So it's
Okay,
like the up kick. You could just insta chain that to a Shoryu if it hits.
Okay.
Which is very powerful for kills because it is the up air sends you at like a really good angle to just get cheesy kills off the top at like 60.
Hit those link combos, man. That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Ooh,
yeah,
ooh.
this is a lot of percent.
Ooh.
I mean,
That was good.
yeah.
Nice little cross-up action.
Meatflap like just doing so much in the short percent game. Like,
Yeah.
whenever he is in the rough of it against this Falcon, it feels like he is the one who's dealing with percent. Like he's
Just
never
nice little
really
push.
been disadvantaged.
Oh.
Catching the aggressive approach with that flaming Shoryu, and that's the first game already done.
Watcho's up against.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think this pick makes sense, though. This is really interesting. I personally just don't. I feel like I don't play the Shoto characters very well because I feel like I just don't understand how they work, or my hands don't. My hands and my brain don't understand how they work together.
It's a pretty unique movement system because it is that like it's a change up of mentality. So I personally find it easier to jump from like any other fighting game into a Shoto because of that like orientation and the way your character faces certain directions. because your Shotos are always kind of locked facing your opponent. And you can use that to some really interesting scenarios, right?
Right, yeah. Where you can, you're able to cover ledge better because you can look both ways depending on where your opponent is. Or
Sure.
There's
It's
a lot
just
of
a change
other
up in
examples,
mentality.
Yeah.
So I think with enough practice, obviously anybody can pick up anything. But yeah, they are definitely some of the more different feeling characters in the Smash Ultimate roster.
Yeah, they also
Whoa,
have
the
more
shield
moves.
pressure
Yeah.
there. That could have been ridiculous.
Yeah, that's something I know about Ryu is he does have some very consistently landing shield break setups.
Okay.
Because of his elbow breaker. Oh,
Was that the upward punch? Yeah, collarbone breaker.
collarbone breaker?
Yep.
Yeah.
One of my favorite moves, actually. Super good.
The collarbone breaker is very strong in Smash because it does probably about like 80% shield damage.
Jeez.
Oh yeah,
It's pretty iconic.
insta skittles the shield. I feel like this was a really good counter pick because Shotos definitely struggle at punishing with slanted ledges. And I think if he opted for Lilat, he'd probably want to die. Oh, that is a horrible feeling. Yes, auto turnaround is really disgusting. It's very powerful.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, half
Shield pressure.
Oh. Catches him with the lethal slap of the down air. Gonna knock him out. We're on this second stock both.
On the Yoshi's Island. That's not a stage we see very often, really.
Yeah.
Like, it's in the rotation, obviously. But, like, I feel like it's probably one of the most uncommon ones. Oh! Far extended Shoryu.
You see Yoshi's Island generally, not a fan. Well, I'm actually a huge fan of it because all the characters I play are like really hard to use the stage. But a lot of people aren't a fan of the stage because it is really abusable. Like you can kind of do a lot of like garbage with it. Like ZSS can get really easy ladders. Meta Knight can get really easy ladders. Even Samus can get ladders on this map.
Yeah.
So like ladder-based characters are really annoying. The slants are very difficult to deal with for some characters. I think for Shotos it is
Okay.
probably hard, but Meatflap showing that doesn't really matter and taking that with a pretty convincing 2 stocks.
Sure you can. Nice.
He's just kind of shown off. I mean, he's played as Ryu in this bracket. Looked really good on it, almost beating Kareem in a last hit,
That's what I'm
5-game
saying.
set.
I don't know who is going to end up back in Grand Finals at this point. I really think it could be any of these players.
I'm excited to see Meatflap play against IHaveYourIP if he makes it there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because, I mean,
Gotta
I
go
think
through
that,
Llomomo if he succeeds here.
because I would probably put Meatflap above Llomomo, in my opinion, currently, based on how their characters work
Sure.
against each other. I feel like
I can see it.
Meatflap just had... Oh, that's what I was talking about, by
crap.
the way. That's what I meant, by the way, that he can do the...
Meatloaf from a 0 to 115.
It did end up killing because he didn't get the flaming Shoryu. He just inputted a regular Shoryu with it.
Rather than the actual dragon input.
Yeah, which gets you the fire one, which makes it the good one.
That probably would have killed.
Oh, the dragon one? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Really silly character.
Man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Showing Falcon, he ain't the only one with a backer that you can spam, except only having to use it once, and I guess it just drops. Oh, no, he probably missed the cancel, now that I'm thinking about it. He might have just missed the cancel in SD because of it. Unfortunate. Oh, wow. That was a really great catch with that down tilt.
Yeah. So even though he is performing on a mistake, like he's still not in a bad position.
Wow! Pratfall combo, but it doesn't pull out. It's so unfortunate for Mazl0w there.
Wow.
Getting so close to that.
Robbed. That was crazy. Here we go.
That was so nuts, actually.
Oh.
Going for more spice, but
Oh, real close quarters.
Meatflap unable to get the focus attack. Mazl0w showing how much he's got left in this set.
Yeah.
And this might be enough to take at least this game.
Yeah, Mazl0w is definitely not out of the game yet. Sure, you can.
Yep, but good DI means he gets to stay alive. And now 115 on the second stock.
Catches him with the tail end of that, though.
Yeah, just kind of a random Shoryu in neutral, but if you're in the air, it's a pretty good chance it just hits you.
Just the tippy top of that hitbox, isn't it?
Oh, nice. He's spacing these F tilts very well. All right. I don't know if he intended on using that Shoryu, but the Shoryu actually put him in a really good spot for staying at a disadvantage. Trying to go for a combo there, but Falco is too high in the air to get hit by multiple hits. Platform cancels the force punch cancel. Oh!
Whoa! There's that combo again, and he comes back down to hit him with the Shoryuken to take that set.
Pretty sure the dragon Shoryu would have killed on the up air combo.
Maybe something to do with that combo makes it hard to get into that version of the Shoryu. Because he hit the regular Shoryu and then landed on the ground and then hit the dragon version.
Insta-dragon it. I don't know. That's a good question.
Maybe something about that combo that we're not aware of makes it a little tougher.
It's funny because I can do that combo and I don't play the character. Because it's just you hit an up air and you just input Z combo.
Sure,
just do it as Z input forward. So
yeah.
Strange a little bit. But taking that 3-0. Going to be playing up against Llomomo now. Heavy player against Shotos. This should be a good one.
Yeah, I always like watching Llomomo play in any game. He's a really talented player.
Okay, we got one person for Kareem in chat.
I feel like that'd make a good T-shirt. I believe in Kareem.
No, please, no. I don't think.
Put it on a coffee mug.
I don't think. Kareem. You know what? Coffee mug? I could get behind that. I could get behind that.
So I was browsing something. I don't remember what. Twitter probably, but I saw a coffee cup that comes with a saucer, and the saucer has a pattern, and when you put the coffee cup on it, it reflects an image because of the way that dude, it's sick. I have it saved on my Amazon list. I feel like you'd appreciate it.
Yeah, that sounds super
So I'll show it
cool.
to you later. It's like a $60 cup, but it's sick.
$60?
It's like an art piece, man. It's beautiful.
That's so awesome.
One of them puts a giraffe on the thing. One of them puts a polar bear, and they have all these little designs.
I could have a giraffe head. Oh my god! All it takes is $60.
It looks like the type of thing I would put in my Animal Crossing house. Just saying.
Oh my god!
It's really cool.
I'm actually gonna use the bathroom quick.
All right, you do that. I'll
take my
jump
break.
myself on here. Bada bing. Yeah, there you go. The sculpted Ben. It takes a lot of effort to look like that. I'm starting to look a little doughy after the holiday season. I don't blame you. All right, so how's everybody doing? We're almost done with this here bracket. We got Meatflap versus Llomomo here pretty soon. After that, the winner of that will go on to face IHaveYourIP, finalizing our losers bracket and taking it against Hype Too Hard, who is really just showing an excellent game today with the Falco. So we'll see how it all goes down. How y'all doing? Really excited to see everybody here. It's been a pretty successful stream, I think, coming back into reworking everything. We're back into OBS. So it's one of those situations where we spent a lot of time earlier today trying to make everything work and come together. And so we'll see how everything goes. But regardless, I'm thankful for being here. I'm having a great time. And I'm just, I don't know. It's good to be back, I think. I missed last Friday, but it's good to be back. If you are following us on blackice.gg, that's where all of our up-to-date information is. Be sure to check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and all the other socials. If you're not in that Discord, get in that Discord. It's a great place to hang out. We got a lot of the folks that play here will frequent the Discord. So if you wanted to come through and do a friendly or whatever, it's definitely something that we can put together. And it's just kind of fun to share. We got a new self-promo channel, so if you do any streaming yourself or do art or make some delicious food, anything you want to share that you've done yourself, that's a great place for it. We've got a lot of talented folks in this community, and we've seen a lot of different types of talents come through. So currently we are in setup. Llomomo is getting settled in. Meat's coming by. All right. We're going to get into this match, and it's going to be crazy. I'm excited for it, personally. Especially because I've always been kind of a Shoto fan, just in general. Been playing Playing Street Fighter since the Super Nintendo on Street Fighter 2. Man, those are the days. All right, so the reason that we moved things over from today was supposed to be the crew battle, but we did move it to next week. So next week will be the crew battle, which is the battle of the schools, and that should be a lot of fun. The reason that was moved about is because of some different travel things that were moved around. Like some people weren't getting back on campus in time, and because it's like a university kind of centered event, we wanted to make sure that those players could get back in time and actually have a great time. So personally, I don't know who's in what crew either. I have a feeling a lot of that will be determined either sometime between here and now or probably at the event. Either way, if you want to play, get over here. We will very likely have some other events and bracket action happening. I know last time we did a crew battle, it was a crew battle followed by a singles bracket. So we'll see how it goes, but it should be a lot of fun. The last crew battle was really, really good. It was one of the most hype moments I think I've seen in the space. So get on over here. We would love to have you. Oh, nuts. Ah, beans.
Ah, beans, guys. He didn't pick Sonic. I wanted him to pick Sonic. I even said it on the venue.
Sonic?
Yep, Sonic. We're into this game. Game 1 of this set between Meatflap and Llomomo. And I think DDD makes more sense because it's a character that you don't. It's a heavy character that you don't have to feel incentivized to play super close with because he has disjoints. He has a projectile.
Yep.
However, he is playing up against Ken Masters, who will get close to him and beat the pants out of him
with sheer confidence.
at feet.
Whoa! That
Yup.
Gordo just like nothing.
So
Bounced off the back of his neck.
I was going to say, that respectfully has the colloquial term of a sex kick hitbox. So it stays active for a very long time. It lingers.
Okay.
So it can kind of just get rid of Gordos because as long as they get hit by a hitbox, they'll get reflected. Yep.
Whoa, Meat is really putting in some work against Llomomo right now.
This is a really hard matchup for a heavy character, man.
I worry for my bud. Oh, no.
Because he's just got so much room to just... Yeah, slight disjoints.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Cranky. From chat, that DD would probably do better than Donkey Kong or most of the other heavy characters because of the disjoints and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so far, I mean,
a
Llomomo,
nice slow walk.
not playing a character that usually has to worry about closing out stocks, but we will definitely see.
Charging up the big boy. Come and get it!
It's the Jet Hammer. Personally, I think the Jet Hammer is
really
very
wanted
funny.
it. Yeah, it's...
Dislike it, though.
The way... I love any sort of move that's got a nice anticipated, like, charge to it. I think those can always lead to some really fun moments. If he had hit it, it would have been great.
True. Oh, more percent here.
Oh!
Yeah, that's a high I mean, that almost killed.
Get back, DDD. Come on. Look at that.
Oh, kicks him in the face.
Okay. A little bit of Gordo. Trying to make a little safer return there. Yeah, see, so many things with Ken beats the Gordo.
Oh, everything beats Gordo. Gordo's horrible, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I say that. Gordo is pretty bad.
I've seen Momo use it to a really good effect. If it wasn't, so that could have ended differently. Because he almost got the slam down hit, and he was perfectly placed for it.
That.
Nice. All right, Momo.
Yeah, it's not to say that Gordo is just straight horrible. It's just that Gordo
It surprises me when things beat it out. Like
Gordo
that.
is very interactive.
Yeah.
So it's better.
You can bounce it around, and a lot of things will connect with it.
Joker's gun beats Gordo.
Does it?
Yes.
Hilarious.
Oh, spitting that Gordo.
There you go. That was one of my favorite memes there for a while. Gun.
Joker's ninja special. Gun. He can spit back Hadouken with Inhale, by the way.
We actually might see some Persona here in the space, potentially.
Oh my god, wait.
The new port of Ultimax is coming soon. So maybe we'll get the opportunity to show off some of that.
Yeah, that'd be definitely a lot of fun. Meatflap, though, looking very solid on this on Llomomo's last stock.
Yeah.
That should be killing. I mean, that's such a huge issue. Needle feet. One needle beats Gordo.
That's crazy to me.
It's not that crazy, I promise. But only because Gordo is bad. Actually, if one needle doesn't beat Gordo, I would be surprised.
Huh.
Yeah, that was a nice back air. That was a very thank you for making me remember to say that was a nice back air. That's a commentator meme where it's just when somebody gets a kill.
Thank you for reminding me.
It's just, oh my god, yeah, that was a nice back air. Like, god, that was a nice back air. How often should I just say that when he gets like a kill, like a smash attack or conversion? I should
Whoa,
just say,
Richter! Whoa! Hold up! What the fuck?
Yeah.
I fucking love Castlevania. Let's see what happens.
He was landing a fair amount with neutral B, I feel like early on in the game, and then he kind of dropped it.
Hitting him with his own? Sure you could.
Punished, but,
where's the item game? All right, here we go.
well, it's not as much item game, in my opinion, as it is about whip and and getting setups, because Richter...
Those really fast kicks, too, cover a lot of horizontal space.
Well, Richter is a character that has really great abilities to convert off of setups because he has 2 setup-based projectiles. So he can do, like, aerial cross throw with a grounded...
Holy water?
Yeah, grounded holy water to be able to get like up Bs off the top because they it actually lasts for so long.
See ya!
Yep.
Meat just really landed those Shoryus, man.
Yes.
Holy crap.
This guy can hit his kill confirm. Which is good. It's
Yeah,
just,
I mean, it's a good skill to have.
okay.
Yeah, catch him off the edge. All right, Mo. Get in there. Make the Belmont family proud. I really want to see a Richter victory here. I like the Castlevania characters a lot. If I don't play a heavy, I actually do enjoy messing around with them probably the most. Just because they're so, like, interesting.
Nice.
There you go.
Stock, pretty clean. Well, really standard trap.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a video on Twitter which was projectile-less Belmonts, which was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Huh.
Because the way this guy like consistently gets kills at early percent is he contests recoveries with Belmont down air.
Oh, so he bounces off.
Yes, which is like basically saying, oh yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to almost kill myself every time I go off stage.
That's so brave.
It's bold.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richter is a setup-based character.
Oh, here we go.
Setups that he can go for. I think that's kind of why Llomomo likes playing DDD.
Yeah.
Because it's a mix of the 2 things that he does best, arguably, which is he has really good setups and he can live for a really long time.
Yeah.
He's playing a character that gives him lots of options. But now, I mean, we're on this last stock. And,
that was in a good spot.
It's Llomomo in the lead, which I personally didn't expect it. All evened up now.
All right, well, now we're down to this. Whoa, he caught the holy water.
Grabs holy water.
He still got it. What's he doing with it? What you doing with that?
He's gonna throw it.
Put that down. Okay. That jump neutral there is a really good move on Belmont. There's a little whip twirl thing.
Just real
played
nice.
so many Castlevania games, I'll tell you what.
Can you tell me what Castlevania game this Nair is from?
Who?
What Castlevania game is Nair is from?
Nair's?
His Nair. You know, his like neutral area.
Oh, Super Castlevania, right?
I don't know. That's why.
Kinda. It's kind of like
really
a.
close.
So,
that'll be it.
Whoa. Okay. Yep. Meatflap takes that game. So a lot of Richter's kick comes from the PlayStation version of Symphony of the Night. So when you beat it with Alucard, you unlock Richter mode, or if you put in a specific name at the start, which I think is just Richter.
You name your character Richter. You can play as Richter.
Who'd have thought, right?
That's the code. That's the frickin' code.
Did I tell you the story about putting in cheat codes in Spider-Man on PS1?
No.
All right, so a buddy of mine, we used to call each other all the time and play games and do whatever. And so one day he got a cheat code book, and he's like, "Oh, do you have Spider-Man?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've got Spider-Man. I love that game." And so one by one, we went through entering like 45 codes, and at the very end, he's like, "All right, and this one is eel gnats, and it unlocks everything." And I'm like, "What do you mean it unlocks everything? We put in it. Like, what more is that going to give me?" That's the joke. We could have just put in everything because we were putting in all the cheat codes anyways.
Wait.
Momo going for Link?
So this is, I really like this actually. I think this is a good matchup for Link.
Sure, yeah.
He has a lot of tools to be able to.
We're seeing a different side of Llomomo tonight, and I appreciate it.
Well, we're seeing a side of Llomomo that's like, God, I have to play against these characters that just really hard punish heavy characters all the time.
Yeah.
So I want to play something else.
I mean, I respect it.
I have so much respect for it. The fact that he has been a heavy player for so long and is like good at the game, it makes sense. It's just like when you play heavy characters for so long.
That was unfortunate. That downward stab is a situation that was very easily playable.
Nice.
Okay. Good timing, good spacing.
Yeah.
Ken just takes an arrow in the chest and is fine with it.
Yes, he sure does.
That feller eats his Wheaties.
That was really unfortunate, though. It was very, very close to the full conversion.
Yeah. A little bit interesting bomb interaction.
Yeah, I think the only different thing he could have done is pull bomb instead of charge arrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice, getting the kill with the other.
I like how base Link has changed so much over the years. As far as, like, his kit has evolved with every iteration of Zelda.
High up B?
Okay, see ya. Yep. Unfortunately, there's a lot of lag on both the downward stab and the up B. If you miss it, you're gonna get smacked.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a running theme with Link. He's,
yeah.
He has some really strong moves, and he's like a mid-weight character, but he has some pretty bad bad frames on some of his moves.
Good boomerang use so far by
Yeah.
Llomomo.
A heavy player that doesn't use Bowser. Okay, but like as a compliment.
Yeah. Bowser's really straightforward, and you just like
You just play Bowser, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that. He bounced the bomb off the shield to test if he was going to drop shield against the air. That was nice.
Yeah, there's some high level thinking going on right now.
I think Llomomo is a very solid player, so I guess I wouldn't be surprised to see him be good at Link, but
I just haven't seen him play anything but heavies in the space.
I really like that. I really like these bomb tricks.
Okay.
He dropped his bomb 3 times there.
Yeah. All right. Nice patience. I would be super pumped if Llomomo walked away with victory with this, actually.
Yeah, that was really nice.
I kind of forgot he had the bomb. He like hit it on the other side of his character. It's sneaky.
Link is a lot of fun, Kenny, and I have also seen that. I have been enjoying playing him.
I always like young Link a little more, just because he's more classic, like N64 style. Link.
Yeah, he's a lot more straightforward in this game as well. He's just kind of he has a really good frame data.
Him and Toon Link, I guess, are pretty good at it. Whoa, smart!
That was super ballsy. I mean, for I'm probably just gonna play Snake, Kenny, though.
I feel that.
Probably just keep playing Snake.
I would like to tune up my Bowser just a touch. I do like the Belmonts, though, so I don't know. But like I said, I like the characters that are really straightforward and just get hits.
I'd play the Belmonts if I played this game more.
I don't want to do combos. I don't want to, like, deal with setups. I just want to hit things real hard. Oh, no! Wow, okay.
I clapped for that out loud because I didn't know what else to do. Because, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Llomomo.
Oh, what a way to end it. Good games, though. Momo looking for the fist bump. GG's. Good stuff, guys. All right, where are we going? We got...
It's Meatflap.
I Have Your IP versus Meatflap. We've had a lot of stream action for Meatflap today, honestly.
Oh, yeah, man. Meatflap brings the highlights. Meatflap brings the heat.
That was solid, man. Like I'm saying, like it's just good to see some really good variation from Momo. He's a talented player. All right.
Taking a walk quick.
Yep.
I'm gonna
A
get
little bit of stretch.
I'm gonna get some water quick.
Okay. You do you. Bada bing. And I will do me. And hang out here with the lovely people in chat. Thank you all for coming in. Really appreciate the support. We are Black Ice eSports here in Minneapolis. If you would like to make a bit of a pilgrimage out to see us, come down to one of our events, especially if you're out of state. We'd be very grateful if you showed up. We do have some interesting things going on in the calendar. So take a look at blackice.gg under the event tab to check out what's coming up next. Tomorrow we've got a Call of Duty tournament / trial period. I know the pro Call of Duty team is looking for another player. So if you're into that, connect with them. Some really talented players. They just need a couple more to round out their team. And they'll be in a good position to start putting down some thunder and competing. Okay, here we go. I have your IP versus Meatflap on the Ryu. He has it. He's got my IP. And joke's on him. I ain't got no money.
It was a last time these two players played, 5-game set in our winners semis.
Was that last week?
That was today.
Oh.
That was this match.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, very close though. And we kind of got to see the same very like slow, methodical, composed gameplay where I mean, Meatflap wants Game Watch to be forced to approach him.
Yeah.
So that he doesn't have to approach, because if Ryu has to approach in this matchup, he is feeling very sad. Because
you gotta watch that up B out of shield.
Oh, up B out of shield, he's gonna have to jump it in there. He's gonna have to run into raw back airs, just lots of negative stuff.
When he can get the low kicks, confirm some specials. Ooh. That was really good spacing.
Yeah, really
nice jukes.
Catch. I mean, Shoryu does have iframes at the very start of it, so you can kind of use that to contest these various options.
Nice.
Yeah, catching him with the spot dodge into the jab to get that Shoryu. Now we're on to the second stock already.
Okay.
60% on this first stack for Meatflap, and
burning into the Hadokens. Clever. Cutting through the bacon. Clever. There's just a really good play this evening from Meatflap.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, I think Kareem, who's normally like an extremely composed and methodical player himself, is really being forced into situations where he has to play aggressive, where he kind of has to play like every Game & Watch you have at your local, like kind of a...
He's been tested this evening, that's for sure, which is good. I think he'll walk away learning and growing from it as a player.
Very nice, though, on the drag down bear. Pretty much no matter what, I guess he would have just killed. But, that auto turnaround really helping him out there, getting him a free two down tilts. Now 100% on the second stock for IHaveYourIP versus Meatflap, and I mean, we're kind of at the part of the game where Game Watch just is not allowed to get touched, or else he loses the stock.
Yeah. I mean, any of these confirms really will do it. Hurricane Kick will. Yep.
Hatsumaki is going to be taking that stock, and now on his last stock of his first game, 60% now on Meatflap, but he's going to need to get, a conversion like this to keep himself in this game. 117.
Oh, that could have ended poorly.
Yeah, I mean, I know for sure if he went for boost chair, it would have killed. But
sure.
I guess he just assumed that he was going to be able to kill off of the down smash. But
he expected him to come in a little closer. All right. A little bit of dash attack.
Yeah.
Backing up.
People in chat talking about Hype Too Hard. He's a U of M student. Or U of M adjacent person.
Gotcha.
He is around the same age I am.
Oh.
He started coming to Smash Club a year after I did, I think.
Right on. Of course, I'm a little bit more of the old guard, so to speak.
Yeah.
Got a lot of broad retro game experience.
Been playing since the NES and I was 2. 28 years, baby.
Oh my god.
That's a long time, man. Pretty even situation here.
Yeah, we've been at this game for a long time. Though it's good, really good for Meatflap.
Okay,
He actually
okay,
has
okay.
30% or 30-point lead.
Didn't go for the Shoryu because of that end lag, probably.
Potentially. I also think base knockback might have
Just
something.
one
I'm not
confirm
sure.
will do it. Tatsu?
Oh.
Tatsu? There it is!
Hits it.
Meatflap takes game 1.
You would never go to school or work there. You have been this cringe. Damn, good lord.
I mean, I have the option, I guess. I wouldn't do that. I will ban people who deserve to be banned, not people who contest based on opinions. And honestly, if you're getting a rise out of Ben, I mean, that's...
Can't believe you'd contest my Roth.
make you a mod.
Fricked up, man. Fricked up, you contest my facts.
I have the ball. Here we go, game 2.
Yeah, Meatflap of a very, a very close but solidly won win in game 1. Now in this game 2, it's very much up to IHaveYourIP to kind of pull himself back into this. I mean, in the first game, a lot of the places where we saw him kind of find a lot of percent was these roll cancel grabs off of Bacon near the corner.
I'm about to attempt to make a reference that I'm sure nobody will get. So there's a scene in a particular movie where a bunch of people are approaching a character going, meat, meat.
What movie is this, Alex?
Dragonheart from like 96. Starring Sean Connery as a freaking dragon, man. It's a cinematic classic. And it's the only one that's a classic, just the first one. Somebody out there is laughing right now, and I appreciate that person.
Hey, I just laughed. I wasn't laughing for very long.
All right, back to the match. Meat in a bad situation.
Yeah, in this game,
Woo!
I find this very humorous to me.
Okay.
So we went from
Smart moves from IHaveYourIP.
in their winner set, when Kareem won games, they would play on Smasher, and when Meatflap won games, they would play on Pokemon Stadium. But it's the opposite instead.
Interesting. That Shoryu is definitely the. I mean, it's the classic kill confirm right now. If you can land a Shoryu or land a Tatsu, I mean, you just fling game and watch away.
Yeah, you just kill them. It's kind of how he works.
That's definitely that's the gameplay right now.
Game-
Build up that percent. Get
Game
those
Watch is
confirms.
really bad against characters that kind of just kill you.
Yeah.
It's funny to think about, but it's true. It literally is just.
Yeah, I
pretty
mean
bad.
that's the way it goes.
Taking about, I don't know, like 70% from that. Almost 80%. 9 from it too? No, really, really close.
Oh, okay. Oh, didn't.
I don't know if he went for
Sneaked in that shield and got punished.
if he went for a parry there, or if he just didn't think it was going to hit him. But
Yeah.
that shield drop cost him a stock, and
Sure
Game
did.
Watch going to be real happy about that.
Yeah, you're in a pretty exciting position, I think, right now. Because now you got the lead, you got a percentage lead, you got the stock lead.
And he's going in.
He's looking good.
I mean, this is weird. This is so not the Kareem that I'm used to seeing, where he'll play very methodical, very slow. You know?
Yeah.
Now it's just like he knows he has a lead, so he's able to approach. And that's good.
Aggression is out. Okay, nice parry. Didn't do much with it. Running in the dash deck, charging that smash, almost gets it.
Oh my god, give me freaking heart palpitations.
Meat had some clever movement there to escape that. He almost lined up.
Oh, going for the raw shorty to try
Okay.
to
Yes.
just get that stock
Ooh,
out.
dodged. Where's it going? Let's see ya. All right,
Yeah.
we're tied up.
Dodged the key, but unfortunately not going to be enough to recover from that.
Schwan to 1.
Meatflap, press the air dodge button. I'm begging you. It's not going to happen. Okay, Meatflap's not air dodging.
Now you're going to get those quick little low kicks into a Tatsu or something.
And I do really
The cancel
like,
special cancels they're solid.
Yeah, I've really been liking how he's been playing this Ryu. I've been
There's a reason that style of play is a fighting game staple across multiple genres.
like that. I don't love where he just throws out the fireball, but like where he's playing like really smart with it. God, I really like it.
Yeah, it's super cool.
20% off the Shoryu there.
Yeah, but see, he puts him up to 46. So an extra like 20% off a single kick and a fireball. That's
Yes.
solid.
Yes. I agree, but also it's Game & Watch, so it's like
You can build those ticks pretty quick.
mhm.
And let's see. Now we're at 71.
Yep, another 20%.
All right.
Jab shield pushes him away.
Went to do a little third strike parry action though. Keep his shield alive.
Or it even has the same noise.
Oh yeah. That's one of the best noises in video games history, I think. The parry sound effect from third strike, it's perfect.
You can't do that. It's what we're talking about here.
Whoa!
Meatflap has the focus, but he just got bucketed. Unfortunately, at least that first stock. 75% for Game & Watch on his first stock. And Meatflap's really, I think he'll need probably about 10, 15. I want to say 15 more percent from here guaranteed. At like 95%.
Yeah.
Nope, he just got it straight there. I was
Nice.
wrong. Probably about 80%. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. About 80 is where you can cap it off with a show you.
All right, Ryu. I'll respect the fact you can kill Game & Watch at 80% anywhere on the stage, respectfully.
Oh, he's got a full bucket again. IHaveYourIP's really utilized that bucket in this set, or in this game. Match?
Yeah, or match. Yeah. I mean, I feel like bucket is
All those are fairly interchangeable. Oh!
another bucket. Yep. I mean, I feel like bucket is very strong.
It's a good tool against Ryu.
Yeah, you can also combo into it, so it's just really.
Especially the way he's throwing out these fireballs, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of opportunities to scoop up a meatball. Okay.
But it's also, I believe he wants to throw.
Yeah, let's see. That's what I'm saying. He's building them up. I'm gonna hit you with the slurry. Big ol' slot bucket.
And now when you're Meatflap, it's you just feel like this. Is
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, Meatflap, hang on, man. You got this, meat.
Auto turnaround is so broken. We should ban Steve. Yeah, fair enough. You freaking got me there. Another one. And so you see when that happened, it's because he broke the grab with the up B, because he just spams it.
Yep.
Game Watch is so freaking cool, man. This game is so awesome.
I don't know if I would use the word awesome.
He's so awesome. But yeah, this game looking very close to over. Meatflap could still really pull this in, technically. He just has to take this stock very fast, or he just has to take this stock in a timely manner, and then
really capitalize on the IHaveYourIP. Takes
Okay.
game 3. Oh boy.
I feel like in their winner set, it felt like there was a point in the set where Meatflap became enlightened, almost.
Mm-hmm.
But this time, it really felt like the game he won was good, but it doesn't feel like he's learning. It doesn't feel like he has developed anything new, but it's more like they're kind of doing the same interactions, and they're just now doing more favorable interactions for Kareem.
Meanwhile, that last set, Kareem really started utilizing bucket and got pretty good use out of it.
Oh,
okay.
funny parries, thing that they took out of the game. Well, took out of the game. Oh, that was a very great landing on that parry. Yeah.
Solid combo.
Yeah. You know, I will say, I've only seen Kareem use hammer once in his entire tournament run. I think that's a mistake.
That we've seen on camera, I guess.
That is true, yeah.
Sometimes I forget that we only see, like, a small percentage of the actual full bracket.
Yeah, oh God.
Can you imagine if we did the entire bracket on stream? That's great. It's doable, but it would take a day.
I'd have to get paid a lot more. Oh, my God. But getting that first stock off of a bit of a lazy float into that fair. Or, well, nearby, adjacent to the fair.
Not a lot of shield left on Kareem, but he's probably back to normal now. Yes, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, now Meatflap has already been put in a very disadvantageous position. Down a stock with high percent on Game Watch means if he's able to get this kill very soon, I think he's in a very safe position. But the more percent he's getting on the second stock, the worse.
Okay. That could lead to something.
Tatsu.
Oh.
I don't know if he SDI'd out of
Okay.
that. Or,
Okay. Whoa.
Yep, goes for the read there, and he really needed. I mean, he really needed to finish that stock.
Yeah. So I mean, it was
Good.
risky, but it worked.
Yeah, just a
Holy crap.
real nice.
Nice. Love to see those offstage plays with characters that don't necessarily want to be there.
Bacon is stronger than man's legs, unfortunately. They burn the man's legs, so he can't Tatsu through the bacon. Sorry about that, friend.
Bacon.
Yeah.
It'll lose leg hairs on.
But now, I mean, still extremely close.
It could go either way.
Yeah,
Dude.
Meatflap has really brought this all the way back.
Oh, that was slick.
Oh,
Oh,
Tatsu?
yeah.
Nice.
All right. Good defensive play into the Tatsu confirmed.
That's actually a good point. Maybe if he was wearing shoes, he'd be able to armor through bacon. That's smart.
Oh. Went for the donkey kick. I forget what the name of that actually is.
Maybe if Donkey Kong wore shoes, his back air would kill him like 40%.
I don't want to think about Donkey Kong wearing shoes. All right. That makes sense.
Yep, Game Watch
IP
catching him
in the air.
Yeah, near the edge. But now, 52% on this last stock. For Game Watch, but I mean, he can kind of just put on percent like no one's business, and
Okay. We're even.
if he gets any more projectiles thrown at him, he'll
just
have a full
needs-
bucket.
Couple quick little combos here. Hits the confirm. That's what we really want to see. Went for a raw Shoryu. Okay. Confirmed it to Tatsu. Throws him up. Okay. Oh.
Very bold.
That might have been interesting. Thank God for iframes. Okay.
Cream needs one more fireball before this bucket's filled.
Yep. Oh, up B.
Yep, testing this up B out of
In
shield.
the air. All right. Where?
Floats back and putting Ryu in a very disadvantageous position.
No!
Yep, and that'll be it.
I have your IP taking the victory. Nice.
I mean, personally, I'm a Cream fan.
Yeah.
So this is good for me.
I always like seeing Kareem go far, honestly.
But
Well deserved.
I think it's the best for me because now Kareem's got another chance to win this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we expected, right?
Yep. Very much so.
We'll see how it goes, but we do have Hype Too Hard stepping back into the ring. Hype Too Hard had the opportunity to kind of like rest up for this encounter.
He did. Because he hasn't been playing since.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how much momentum Kareem can take into the set from his last win.
Kareem is gaming.
Yeah, because he's got to win 2 sets against Hype Too Hard to win this tournament.
Yeah.
So Kareem will be coming
Coming
from losers bracket.
Coming up on the grand finals, it could be a long one, it could be a quick one, but either way, it is action. And that's what we're here to see.
Either way, it's gonna be one.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be getting Game & Watch very likely, I would assume, against Falco.
I'd be pretty excited if he picked Banjo. No, he's looking to win it, I think, tonight.
Well, the thing is the most important thing you really have to think about with like the Banjo pick is if it makes sense or not.
Sure.
Because when he was playing against Llomomo, I would argue the Banjo pick made a lot of sense.
Yeah,
because when you're playing against a heavy character, if you played against the same person a lot and they kind of understand the matchup, if they're playing a character that can like really exploit Banjo as a character, then it's really bad for him. But like for heavy characters, they can kind of just naturally exploit Game Watch a little bit.
Sure.
Like they'll still get juggled really hard because it's Game & Watch. But
Yeah.
if they get 4 straight hits, like there's a chance that it just blows up.
Okay, we've got some predictions in the chat about how this could go down.
Yep. I definitely agree. I think that's something that that Cream is doing kind of a lot in their winners bracket set. It's kind of an interesting idea as well. But it's hard in the sense of like there's not a whole lot of options he has because he is Game & Watch. Like,
Yeah.
Game & Watch doesn't really have that many options when you're trying to approach like this. So he kind of just has to. It's almost like he has to bait like he's going to do run up shield.
Yeah. Well, either way, I mean, this is not the end of the competitive gaming action here on this stream or here in this physical space. If you like what we're doing, check out blackice.gg in your favorite web browser.
Yeah, blackice.gg. We're hosting events here at the venue, of course, every week.
As often as we can.
I'm doing lots of different kinds of stuff. So if you're interested in not just Smash, but also maybe other fighting games or just other gaming in general, hit us up.
Did a Street Fighter. We did some of that Gran Turismo Sport a
Yeah.
couple weeks back. That was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, and we have Among Us downloaded everyone in the community in here. So
We could do it Among Us. It would be really
that's
funny.
right. I'm actually so at our monthly tournament next week. We of course what we did last time is we had a poll going for side brackets.
Yeah.
So of course, naturally, I would like there to be an option for an Among Us side bracket at our next event.
TacTac was asking me earlier about what sort of side brackets they were considering,
Well,
so
I
I would
think-
run that by him.
I think pretty straightforward that we should do an Among Us bracket, best of 7 Among Us bracket.
But-
Could we actually do a best of 11 instead?
How do you do, like, I guess you just play the game, but is there really a competitive, like, meta to this?
Do another Mario Kart side bracket? I believe there is a competitive meta. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
The Mario Kart side bracket last time was super hype, actually. That footage is available on our YouTube, so I spent a lot of my holiday break, like, processing footage on really crappy internet. And so it took me a lot longer than normal, but it's there. We have the Mario Kart bracket that we run, which was a really cool time. And then we, of course, went into Smash Bros. After that.
Doubles better than Mario Kart. Okay, but where is Among Us in this hierarchy?
That's the question is how do we get Among Us on stream?
Yeah. The question is how can I get myself to be an Among Us streamer? That is my question. Is how I abuse my employment to make me an Among Us streamer.
How do I use my influence and power to further establish myself in the Among Us community?
Thank God.
All right, here we go. Fist bumps. Everybody's prepping and stepping and getting ready to play.
Super excited for potentially a 10-game set.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, it's definitely something we could see. Hype too hard on the Falco. I have your IP on the Game & Watch Grand Finals, everybody. Let's see it.
Yeah, it could also be 3 games, but yeah, we're gonna kind of just have to see how things turn out. I don't think Kareem is the kind of player who would just give it up in a quick 3-0. I think this is going to be a fight to the death.
I believe so.
It's going to be a brutal one.
This is an opportunity for Kareem to walk home with a first place victory.
Yeah, that would be his second one, I believe, from Black Ice tournaments, or third.
I don't think
No,
Hype
it's
Too
third.
Hard has won a first place.
He is not.
He's gotten really far before, but I also think that the last time I saw him play exceptionally well was at the grand opening, and I don't think that was Smash. I think he might have been playing something else. Could have been like Guilty Gear or something. I don't know. But either way, here we go.
No idea. Oh, Sakura
Oh,
combo?
oh.
Almost killed him.
Man, that's dangerous on a Game & Watch. Getting those in could really be a big part of how this matchup goes. Okay. I mean, I don't know why we're so, like, completely glued to what's happening right now, because we are just in the first set.
Yeah, I'm really trying to figure out, like, best what both players want to do, but in reality, they're kind of just going to throw hitboxes at each other.
I mean, yeah.
Just try to get, like, stray hits to gain percent so they can just get their confirms. And, I mean, that's going to be something probably pretty consistent.
That low
coming
kick
out.
doesn't look like it should fling people up that high. It's so
But
weird looking.
It's actually been a kill move in every Smash game, I'm pretty sure. Falco
Wild.
down tilt.
Wild. It works though. Right?
Time him out 6 games in a row.
Can you imagine?
Yes, yes I can. Is that the worst part of it?
Yep.
That I can? Yeah. Okay. On to these second stocks now. 57% though for IHaveYourIP. And now to 80% with that conversion.
Hitting really good.
Yep. Next
Two
one,
pieces.
if he hits a back air, should just be able to kill from pretty much anywhere on stage.
I mean,
wanna
clearly
say.
that's what he was going for. He
Yep.
was hoping that he'd fling himself into his foot.
Yeah, taste my heat.
Straight laser. Do you subscribe to the idea that the Star Fox characters all have metal legs?
Isn't that just canon?
I believe it's canon, but I think it still kind of like sits in game
Oh,
space.
wow, that was a really great catch on that backer. I can't actually believe that connected, but yeah. Just sneaks his way right through that hurt box.
Nice.
Now,
too hard.
Find himself in the lead.
Yeah, I mean, could take this first game. Although sitting at 100% is not a great place to be when you've got a chair.
Yep. Throws him out of here with the chair. Only 11% on this last stock as well. Looking very even. But
Yeah.
Korean is still going to have to be the one to approach.
Ooh, okay.
And Falco is a really good camping character. Yeah.
I
He
believe
just
it.
doesn't usually camp because he has really good combo tools.
Yeah. I mean, he can get in and hit hard and hit fast, so why would you? But at least it is an option.
All right, Kenny, if you know so much about Star Fox legs, tell me where they really came from then. They got retconned. But now Guapo Gaming finding himself in the lead. I say Guapo Gaming. Oh.
All I know is that Star Fox Zero was one of the worst experiences I've ever played. I used to just hand it to friends and see how long it took before they'd puke. Not literally, but everybody's like, oh, I don't feel so good now. Game is a mess.
And then I opened the box and it was filled with anthrax. It's okay. You weren't feeling good because I made it like this. Just fishing for this bear to try. I mean, both players really just trying to get a kill. With
Yeah,
this
I
tension.
mean, okay.
136 though, and Hype Too Hard.
All right, it's all going to come down to, okay.
Okay, that was very scary. I don't know if that was a stick thing that he did a turnaround grab there, but oh, that was very
I think
scary.
both players for a second were just like, wait, what? Some interesting interactions. Okay, Hype Too Hard taking the first game.
Very, very close there, but
enough
yeah,
already?
Hype Too Hard holding composure there, even though he was at. I mean, he held the lead for a while and lost
our way
it
to a
at that
victory.
last stock.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, it was really even throughout most of that game.
Yeah, he just managed to hold his composure when he hit high percent, not really falling anything that Game Watch could do to kill him. So, walking away from that first game with the win. Now we're heading to the second game. I would expect that we're in Smashville. I think this is probably really good for Game & Watch in this matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the biggest thing that Game & Watch wants to be able to do is to be able to stuff Falco's recovery, because like chair, down tilt are two very solid options of being able to stop Falco recovery from two different angles. You can also just drop key. Or you could just throw bacon. Like you have a lot of options. And like he did
damn!
Like he covered almost every angle he could have gone up there. Like,
Yeah.
it was just so hard for him to do anything.
That was just textbook, like just really solid work, honestly.
And now, second stock. I mean, it's kind of the same story. He's just stuck at disadvantage for his entire trip around the top of the stage.
This could be a pretty decisive win for IHaveYourIP, and at that point, whenever the pick is in Hype Too Hard, that's unfortunate. Okay, he's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
I'd imagine. Well, he's going to have to feel it the rest of this game at the very least.
Yeah. We're all gonna be laying in bed asleep, and Hype Too Hard's gonna be laying in bed staring at the ceiling going, I dropped that one.
No, what I personally hope actually happens is Kareem times him out this game.
That'd be cool.
That would probably be the funniest thing that happens, is if Kareem times him out for the entire rest of this set, actually.
Oh, goodness.
Kareem times him out for the next 2 sets.
Oh, man.
It's a 10-gamer.
Jeez. 7 minutes apiece. 70 potential minutes, man.
I mean, Kenny, you're right. He does always fastball there off platform, but oh my God, he didn't time him
Good
out.
match
But he can't punt.
for I have your IP.
But he's not getting punished, so it's well. Yeah, it's
Wow.
safe.
All right, maybe stay away from Smashville or Animal Crossing or what's the name of this? Is it Smashville?
That's Smashville, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like that's just a really good stage for Game & Watch, though. Like
That's what I'm saying.
that
Like,
felt
if
like
you're hyped too hard
so
and you
hard.
have level pick, maybe avoid that stuff. Because that was really, really decisive.
I think this is probably a much better decision. I think Pokemon Stadium might actually. No, this is probably his best decision.
Triplats?
Actually.
Triplats are
No,
good?
no. Triplats, I don't think are very good.
You don't think?
Or not in this matchup. Because I think Game & Watch can probably abuse them harder than Falco can. Falco wants a lot of space. Where Game & Watch is forced to walk into him in an open field. Where he can just shield, up smash out of shield if Game & Watch does anything bogus on his shield.
Uh-oh.
Or you can just up tilt. But yeah, right now these platforms are
To the moon.
very scary. Yeah, because you don't really want to pick platforms against Game & Watch. The ceiling's
I guess
really high.
anything that makes you vertically higher is always a bad situation when you're facing the Game & Watch.
Yeah, I mean,
Because he can just increase your height and just toss you up.
yeah, I honestly kind of agree, Cranky. I didn't even think about that. It's definitely a Game & Watch will care more about the smaller walls as well. Or he'll care more than Falco will because, I mean, Falco backer is kind of always a smash attack. So,
It hits
with,
like a truck.
well, with Game & Watch backer,
Oh,
it's just
nice.
gonna kill that much earlier as well.
Contesting the key.
Yeah, I mean, I really like that. He's been contesting Key so often. Like, Key is not that safe of a move. People are really showing. I play a character that doesn't, or that isn't able to punish Key because all of my upward-facing moves are bad.
My Bowser's got 2 really good slam down there.
True.
So, I mean, I get it. That's fun. I like a good slam down. All right. Oh, that could have been real spicy.
Yeah, I like the opting for the downer. I don't know if you can get further combos out of it afterwards, but I just quite like the way it looks.
Yeah. Definitely some exciting Smash Bros. Play here at the Black Ice Space. Always. It's never not entertaining to me, man.
Oh, awkward angle, but nope, managed to get back to ledge.
Saved it. Going for the grab.
And this,
Okay.
almost killing
Yeah,
at the
that
top.
was real close. Couple more percentage probably would have had him.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh, the chair.
going for a Sakurai combo, kind of out of nowhere, and yeah, just getting hit with
Wasn't
the chair.
close enough.
Yeah, I mean, he was just expecting for him to walk forward.
Yeah.
So you could get him with that, but no dice. Cream not biting that bait, and instead,
Lose that guess, man.
yeah, you're gonna take that stock.
Hey, but fair. I mean, commit to what you think's going to happen. You've got the read. You might walk away with a victory, but, you know.
Oh, and now High Too Hard kind of looking in a bit of shambles.
Yeah, IHaveYourIP really kind of like dominating on these 2 Animal Crossing stages.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of rough because Town and City is a stage that really just allows you to run away from your opponent. So the worse your character is at an opponent that just exclusively runs away from you, the worse Town and City is.
The chair.
At least.
IHaveYourIP looking to make the reset happen.
I feel like that's the idea behind it. Because Falco, in terms of like his straightforward burst options, he doesn't really have that much aside from the Sakurai or from his flash.
The side B move.
Yeah. So he usually just ends up kind of being forced to use flash because he doesn't have great like burst range to try to do stuff. Like he ended up being forced to try to go for it.
Where are we
But-
going? Because at this point, I would not want to play on either of their stages if you're hyped too hard.
No, you're going to. I'd go to FD probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. I don't play Falco, so I don't know what this. I don't know
Yeah,
what
who
stages
knows
are
what
better
the
for him.
actual thought is behind this decision.
But like, I feel like I don't like platforms against Game & Watch. I feel like I just want Game & Watch to be on the ground and us trading projectiles until eventually he has to throw his bucket and I just reflect it in his face and kill him instantly.
Sure.
I honestly don't know though, because I just feel like I don't know this matchup. Oh, the 2 hits of bacon confirming into the grab.
That was slick.
That was actually very nice.
Love that. All right.
I'm getting very good. It's not luck, but getting a very solid DI reads whenever Kareem is getting up thrown.
Gotcha. You all right over there?
Yeah, he just burped in a really like awkward way. I was like, oh my god, it's like forcing out of my throat. Ugh.
Our mics are pretty good. I'm sure people caught that.
I hope so. I hope you got to hear my bodily noises. Very sorry about that.
Apologies. All right, back to the action.
Yep, been about.
Okay, making a lot of traction out of this reflector. I like that as a tool.
I feel like you kind of just have to break down matchups into like their furthest, like most, most parsed piece.
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah, gets a kill off the top there with the key.
Okay.
And it just ends up boiling down to Falco has a full screen projectile.
Yeah.
Game & Watch can absorb his full screen projectile, and Falco has a reflector to reflect the thing that gets absorbed.
Sure.
So I feel like if they just don't trade up close, it just is always a Falco win, which seems weird to say. But if he gets confirmed into bucket, like he'll always die, so it's probably not that good. It's the idea of don't get hit. But
that was good.
Yeah, contesting the F smash with his own down smash. I believe that's Falco's fastest smash attack as well, but I could be wrong.
He's really got to make this happen if he wants to avoid this reset, though. Because we are just one victory away from Kareem hitting the old reset button.
Is it not is Game & Watch bucket not a projectile?
I thought it.
I'm looking this up.
That's a good question. A lot of Game & Watch data questions today. Sure.
Yeah, Game & Watch is really cool.
His amiibo is really fun because he's like flat and he has 3 different forms you can switch it. It's pretty neat. I don't remember if I have that one. I'm pretty certain I do. Nope. Okay. There they go.
Oil Panic is not considered a projectile. Okay, then it's just doomed. So he actually is forced to approach. Okay, gets a kill off the top,
right. Yeah.
Kill off the top because he hit the laser with it.
Thank you, hard. What you got, man? Put it on the board. Avoid that reset. Oh, that could have ended way worse. Okay, under the throw. Put a little paint on there. All right. I have your IP, just looking for the classics.
If it gets reflected, it would do more, but yeah, since it's not a projectile, it would probably only do like 50%, 40% maybe.
Okay. Not a place you want to be. You think he's kind of afraid of doing the side B after that last interaction?
Oh yeah, side B in neutral is a really horrible decision because it's really telegraphed when you do it. Oh
nice.
Wow,
nice.
That was probably a victim of 4DI.
We are 2-2. Yeah. Or are we 2-1?
No, 2-2.
2-2.
2-2. Yeah, that was. I mean, that bear killed at 86, center stage.
It's pretty good.
I feel like that had to be like no DI and a town and city thing. Like, so we can say that them playing on town and city was good for one thing, which was that kill, I guess.
Yeah. Lilac Cruise. Okay. This could be the deciding factor.
So I feel it's so weird to me. It's so weird to me that I feel like spacey characters are just bad on Lilat.
Yeah, it's strange, right? Considering it's their stage.
But it's because it kind of makes sense because it's kind of like spacey characters where when they're on stage, they're like extremely strong. They have really great frame data. They can kind of do a lot to you. But when they're off stage, really, there's a lot of really exploitable stuff. But
I have your IP. Does not let him hit the ground.
yeah, this picking Lilat against Game & Watch is probably not the pick because, well, no, Game & Watch would have picked Lilat. So yeah, this seems like it's a very hard stage for IHaveYourIP to really be able to get things done on.
Oh man, the damage.
Yeah,
Look at the numbers, Ben.
Yeah, so
120 on 5. Jeez. This is a stage where Game & Watch can really just put the hurt on. Oh.
It's a stage where it's really easy just to kind of be forced into Game & Watch's aerials. It's just hard to play the game because his aerials just reach through 2 platforms, man.
Oh, key. Yeesh. Yeesh.
I have no idea what was banned for stages.
Oh yeah, I don't know. We don't get that particular information.
I would have thought about ban. Well, I wouldn't because I like Lilat. My characters are very broken on Lilat.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't feel like Falco's a very good character on Lilat, but I could be very wrong.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it has been a truly dreadful start to this game for IHaveYourIP, though.
Agreed.
IHaveYourIP, though, off to a very good start.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking great for
in
Cream.
comparison.
Yeah. We will, judging on what we've seen so far, there's a good chance we're going to see the reset.
That was very unfortunate, though. He ends up getting a turnaround.
Whoa!
There.
Okay.
How is Snake broken on Lilat? What, you roll grenades around slants.
Yeah, you get just some really weird movement on those.
Feels like it's just hard for him to land.
I feel like his little sticky mines too blend in really well with the play.
You can do a lot of stuff with stickies. You could put stickies on bottom of Lilat, put stickies on top of Lilat, and easily get two. Sledge trapping, I feel like, is also really cool. It feels like you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can't see C4. That is probably a big part of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you sit those bombs down and they hide really well with the coloring. Back to what's going on here, though.
Yeah, I mean, IHaveYourIP 100%, almost 100% rather, on this last stock in this game. It looks like we're on the verge of a reset. But
Yeah.
things can still happen. IHaveYourIP can still win this set.
He's looking for the chair there.
Oh, trying to go for something spice.
Hit him with the paprika.
He's putting a lot of percent on here.
Right. Okay, yep, that's about what we expected.
Okay.
Chair to cap it out.
Catches a landing fair.
IHaveYourIP successfully gets the grand final reset.
Yes, I agree, Cranky. Stages are very important in this game, but some stages I feel like matter more than others.
It depends on your character, too, in some respects.
Yeah. Well, 100%. Because the stages your character is good on is all dependent on your character, and then the stages, like how variant in how good the stages are for your character.
I think that's why this game is extremely compelling to the competitive scene for people that enjoy it, because there's so many variables, right?
Right.
And we're not even considering like half of the game because we play with no items. So I mean, there's so many different ways that you can play this game. I think, like, if we didn't get another Smash Bros., which is very unlikely, we'll probably get another one eventually, I feel like people will always be playing one. If it's Melee, or if it's Ultimate, like, people will play Smash Bros., I think, for most of their lives. Because it's just that complex.
Too many variables. I hate it. I want 5 characters on my roster. Please.
Play Dive Kick.
Dive Kick. There are way more than 5 characters in our roster. There are like 80 characters in our roster.
You play base level Street Fighter and play with, I think, 8.
I just played base level Smash Brothers and no characters unlocked and just play that.
N64 starting roster.
Pretty much. My god.
Pretty even set currently into our our first game of the reset.
Yeah, I feel like IHaveYourIP has been able to kind of get a groove going through the last 3 sets he's played. Looking a lot more consistent, looking better, I'd say. Even though some games are close and Hype2Hard managed to take 2 games from that last set, I feel like
he's coming into these situations with confidence.
Yeah, I feel like he's still like playing very composed.
Okay.
Interesting side B. I think he was going for a Sakurai combo there, but just wasn't able to get anything from it.
Provided that interaction went slightly differently, it would have worked. What's that one character from Dark Souls we talked to?
Oh, Siegfried?
I think so.
Onion Knight, maybe? Yeah, I would agree. I mean, I feel like he's playing a lot more composed in this set. Like, he's playing much slower.
Going for his strengths. Alright.
Huh, hey guys, let's go back to Smash. Would you rather have Palutena and Game & Watch be like completely unplayable characters, or would you rather have Peach be completely... Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, Peach, I guess, is kind of unplayable in that game.
Okay. Catches him with
Even
the
though
run
she's
there.
good. Wait.
A friend of mine plays Peach.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good Peach. Like, don't count out Peach, man. Good character.
Oh, she's really good in this game. Or I was just talking about Smash 4. She's kind of harder.
A little different.
Peach is fine. I guess. Smash 4 is just kind of bad.
It was good for the time. Although I admit that I never bought it because they released the 3DS version first, and I burnt myself out on that. I tell you what, Smash 4 will always have a place in my heart because you can just be Charizard. I'm missing.
Thumbs down.
Okay.
12%
Hype2Hard
combo here.
in a rough position, but putting in the work.
Goes for another dare there. I'm not sure what he's going for after the dares. Like if he has like a specific thing, or if it's just that he likes the dare. All right, gets him with the chair. That's kind of how I like.
Bit of a pattern.
This is what I'm expecting when I see this matchup. Is just like Game Watch puts Falco off stage, and he should die.
Recovers and runs into the bottom end of a chair.
Every time he's off stage, he should just die. Because that's just how that should work.
That's the situation we find ourselves in.
Honestly, I would never want to go back to Smash 4 though because of Smash 4 Samus. I don't think I'd ever want to play Smash 4 Samus again.
Yeah.
Even though she had the best dash attack in the game, arguably.
Oh yeah.
She had a combo dash attack in Smash 4,
Sick.
which was really purposeless and funny. But this game, Samus is much more enjoyable because she's actually like interesting.
Okay.
Even though the best thing to do is just sit at one corner of the stage and do nothing.
Really interesting interaction with the side B onto the shield. Kind of like slowed his momentum.
It always stops on shield.
Well.
So it can never go through shield. That's like a really... I don't want to say a common thing, but that's a prevailing thing between interactions in this game is that characters shouldn't pass, or characters don't pass through other characters unless they're intangible.
Yeah.
But that was a really good start here from IHaveYourIP on this second game of the second set between these two players.
Oh, that could have turned into something.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Gets him with the back air, scoops him up with the up tilt.
That's what we really kind of hoping to see with Falco.
Yeah, just giving him a serve. Now, this second stock, I mean, IHaveYourIP already taken a pretty decent amount of percent. I mean, Game & Watch...
Good movement with Hype2Hard right now.
Yeah. I mean, he really needs to be spacing around the Game & Watch burst options more importantly than anything, and he is doing a very good job at staying at the very edge of his own range.
It's fantastic.
Now he's just going to be looking for a back air.
Gets in the disjointed, almost ate the chair.
Wonder if he'll... Ooh. I was gonna say,
Okay.
I wonder if he'll go for like a grab or for an up tilt to try to get like a confirm into the back air, or if he's just going to go for like a straight back air. Oh, it looks like he's maybe gonna try to go for his falling fair into down tilt though.
Yeah.
He had shown that he was planning on doing that once.
Watch out for those hammer. Hit you.
Yeah, it's just looking for a kill.
Went in for the smoke big bomb. Covered up his character there for a second.
Oh, real close.
Okay. All we need is a confirm here.
Well, confirm, even just a straight hit is probably going to take this. I
Yeah.
mean, for game watch at the very least. Oh,
Surprised that he went for the forward throw.
I believe up throw would have killed if the laser hit. Specifically only if the laser hit though.
Key.
It's unfortunate.
Yep. All right. Both were basically at the same percent. It was like 136.
Yeah. Oh, going for down tilt there. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Game watch has enough rage
Okay.
and you just kind of get pushed out of this up B.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice, I guess. That's a lovely consolation. You can always DI away from the laser. Yeah, but if he hits the laser, he dies. Okay, if the laser hits, he dies, rather. And Cream
Right.
has not DI'd the laser before in this set.
That's true. It has worked in the past, so I feel like throwing
He
it out
hasn't-
would have been pretty.
He hasn't died from it in the past. But, yo, if it hits, though...
Man, I have your IP really just putting the hurt
Yeah.
on Hype Too Hard right now.
Just very clean on the stock. I mean, 150% for game watch. Like,
too many hitboxes.
nice.
That's we're a single game away from I Have Your IP taking the victory, man. That could be huge.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is the point where we start talking about endurance.
Yeah,
The point where we mentioned that one of the hardest characters to play against in terms of endurance is unquestionably Game & Watch.
I believe that.
Kill percents, it's always avoidable, otherwise it might not always be. I guess it makes sense. If you get it, like, you should always be DIing away from the laser, though, not just for percent, but also because I think at, like, mid to high percents you can get an up air afterwards. I think he's done that before. I don't know if it's true as much as it is just you have the opportunity to, but I feel like, yeah. If he gets hit by the laser at high percent, he died, but it won't hit. So you're right.
All right, this is the situation that Hype Too Hard is kind of stuck in right now.
I like this, to be honest. I like how he's playing this. I want him to play as slow as possible. I want both these players to not move from their corner of the sky. Just want oh, that could have been a very scary DI.
Good reaction. Okay. There. See ya. Man. I Have Your IP is really playing an excellent game.
Yeah,
all around this
extremely composed. I don't love this stage for Falco either, but I don't know what stage you go for other than this one.
Yeah, I don't know the optimal pick.
Like, I feel like you don't want platforms against Game & Watch, which seems very strange because I feel like Falco is another character that benefits off of platforms very greatly.
Yeah.
But I just feel like Game & Watch is just like 200 times more annoying with platforms than your characters could ever be.
Yeah. Hype Too Hard at least finishing a stock there. Okay. Oh, he went for the hammer. It's the first time we've seen him throw it. Could have been a mistaked input, I guess.
Right. Just even, I mean, pretty much even percent on the second stock.
Reflectors?
Any sort of advantage that that Hype Too Hard is going to have as well is just going to be reflected that much more by the weight discrepancies between these two characters.
At this point, there's so much pressure, I think, on Hype Too Hard to make these victories and win these contests.
Yeah, I mean, I think at least these like individual neutral interactions, they're very high stress.
He's got to put in a lot of work to make this happen. That was real close. cancel the key into the key.
Yeah, I don't know what stages that would probably kill on, but I bet it would probably kill on Yoshi's. It's kind of a good question. Because, I mean, against Game & Watch, you're never really going to be worried about getting killed off the top as much. You're always going to be more worried about getting killed off the side.
Yeah.
Okay. Starting to shield, but I don't know if it's going to enough.
Same percentage again.
He has to get through.
Really just super tough to get in on the poor Game & Watch.
Catch that ledge jump, and it's potential last stock of the tournament for Haiku Hard.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. You gotta make something happen now.
Make it or break it.
On the flip side of that, IHaveYourIP just really playing beautifully.
Yeah, just really consistent. I mean, it feels like the stage is very beneficial for him, but contesting the key there with that up smash, he's gotten more than a few kills like that. Just very brave. Not even that brave, really, per se. It's like,
but it's one of those
17%,
things where unless you know to do that, right? Oh,
catches two.
there you go.